look who comes crawling back in. Please, sir, give me another book. No, we're not doing a book.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to do a book.
All right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dice Friends.
This is like, why'd you drag my ass out here?
I just wasted all your time. Hey, James, you want to put it on the schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing it. See you later. I just walk out. I quit, by the way. That's how I'll quit.
Live on stream at the beginning.
Yeah. Last stream, by the way. See y'all later. I'm going to go work at McDonald's.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dice Friends. My name is Adam, and I am joined, as always, by Beej.
Hi.
And Paul.
Hello.
And we are going to continue our playthrough of the Lone Wolf Choose Your Own Adventure series. But first, a couple things that we have to talk about, which we talk about every time we do this. This stream and everything else we do here at Loading Ready Run is brought to you by your support over on our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Very cool. Very good. $1 a month goes a long way in keeping this whole thing running. See this studio? See this?
$1 a month.
Yeah, $1 a month. See that? See this? $1 a month. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I've managed to live this long.
No.
It's incredible. Yeah, I can really stretch that dollar.
Yeah.
US. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
$1 US.
$1 US, which is like, what, $1.30 Canadian, something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. You can afford beans with the rice.
Yeah. Well, like 2 grains of rice. Go to the store and drop 2 grains into the bag and then...
Yeah, love going to Bulk Barn.
It's the best.
2 grains of rice.
Also, store.loadingreadyrun.com.
Yes.
I almost forgot.
Thank you.
There's a bunch of merchandise you can buy there, a bunch of Loading Ready Run t-shirts. I don't know if we still have the toques and the scarves. It's summer, so...
Yeah, they're
a little weird,
but winter in Australia.
Oh, yeah! Well, down there, down under, it's winter, so get yourself a scarf or a toque, something like that. There's also like card sleeves, play mats, all kinds of stuff that you can buy.
Panelist mug.
Panelist mug.
Yeah.
We just had a new season that wrapped up very recently. You should go watch it if you haven't caught up with it yet. It's very good. And also, Dragon Shield. If you go to dragonshield.com, and if you use the code LRRMTG5 when you order something, you get 5% off your order. Very cool, very good. It's a symbiotic relationship. That's how sponsorships work. When you use the code, they're like, wow, another Loading Ready Run one.
Yeah.
We should give them more money.
Yeah.
We should give them $2 a month.
They are looking for a return on their investment, absolutely.
They are. So you can buy all kinds of stuff like these, like character dice trays.
Yeah, player companions, I think they call them.
They have like a little thing that you can put your character sheet in. You know? Oh, the David Suzuki noise.
I'm not familiar with that.
I think I've talked about this before.
No.
Every time I hear this noise, all I ever think about is remember those old like CBC shorts with David Suzuki? They would slot them in just like a minute or two in between shows. And one of them, he brought out like big sheets of metal to make like thunder noises.
Right.
And he did something about that, yeah. That's all I can ever think about. I can just picture David Suzuki with that big sheet metal.
Nice.
Every time I hear that noise. But yeah, we use these for all kinds of stuff, even our own shows. We're on Dice Friends for the Vampire. We use these and they were very cool. Mm-hmm. You can put all your dice on the side and they smell nice.
They do.
Yep, they smell really good. Really good. So yeah, you should go over, check it out if you want to. And if you buy something, make sure you use that code. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Lone Wolf, huh?
Yeah.
We got a very special email.
Yeah, we did.
From a certain person that is the offspring of Joe Dever.
Yeah.
Benjamin Dever. But in the email, he wrote Ben DeVere. So I don't know if he's mad at everybody saying Dever. You know what I mean?
Right,
maybe he's like, it's just write it like it's said.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe it's Ben DeVere.
I'm completely lost on how to pronounce it now too. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got an email from Benjamin. And it's a copy of the final adventure. So in about 4 years, we have a copy of the brand new Endgame series. It's book number 32. It's the final battle. So book 32, part 1. Yeah. Just said, hey guys, my name's Ben. I'm the manager of the Lone Wolf series, which was passed on by my father. And just here's a copy of the book, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Adam, you're so cool and funny. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Make sure that Beej guy pipes down and lets you be the star. I think that's weird. You just
I don't even say that much.
Shut up!
I missed that at Summer Games Fest, by the way, when Monster Hunter Wilds got its expansion.
Oh.
I was just hoping you'd come.
Oh, they got
crashing
an
into
expansion? I don't know. I don't pay attention to
the, waiting for you to
video
crash
games
into the room and tell me.
stuff. Kick the door in.
Tell
Shut
them.
up, Steve Beej.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you to Ben DeVere
Yeah.
and Magnamon.com, Holmgard Press. We appreciate it, and I believe we'll be doing more with them in the future. And for right now, it's just really cool to be like, hey, we see that you're doing the series. How'd you like to just skip to the end?
No.
We're not going to skip to the end.
I'm not going to skip to the end. I want to see what happens. I'm invested.
And as always, we do want to give a huge thanks to the original author of these, of course.
Yeah. Joseph.
Joe Dever, who also made all of the text and everything available for us so we can show it up on screen. Or didn't make it available for us. He made it publicly available.
That's super sick, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a big part of why this works, you know?
Yeah. It's I like that it was actually like in 1999 on Project Aeon is the website where you can get it, and in 1999 he bequeathed it as a millennium gift is how it's
Because computers were going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you better get this now before Y2K eats everything.
And then the various other people involved, the illustrator and other people involved in the thing also gave their permission for it. So.
And despite it being available for free online, people still buy the books. They're reprinting the books with amazing artwork. You showed me some
Oh
stuff
yeah,
today.
there's some good artwork in this one, brother.
We're gonna see some terrors in this jungle.
Oh yeah,
Some horrors.
yeah, sure are. Can you tell me Minecraft Steve's in Street Fighter 6 yet? No, but Tifa Lockhart's in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
She looks weird. Like, she's going to look so weird standing next to fucking John Street Fighter. You know? She'd be standing there and there's Ryu and you're like, what are you two doing together?
Like, even in the game, she's like supposed to be a rather short person. Mm-hmm. Even though she's also like the most punchy, kick-ass person. So
Yeah.
should be
Yeah,
sweet.
it's cool. And they added like 3 new characters, so like I'm stoked. I was like, when I watched the trailer, I watched it when I was streaming, and I didn't know because I was like, don't spoil it, don't spoil it. And I like booted it up and I watched it. It's like, oh fuck, 3 new characters. I was like, that's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Like I hate fighting game players.
Yeah.
Always just want the old stuff to come back.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, I'm sick of the old stuff. Give me something new. I don't want goddamn Sagat or, you know.
It doesn't have to be like Smash Ultimate where
Yeah.
you just keep like rehashing the...
No, give me some new. I know it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy to make new IP or like new characters and everything else, because a lot of the stuff is just like not the art, but they have an idea of what to port over, and it's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like 3 new characters, and I'm like, oh, that's neat. And I was like, where's the 4th character? And then Tifa did her big uppercut. I was like, holy shit. That's actually, it's so funny that Tifa, I'm going to go on a rant here.
Sure.
It's so funny that Tifa got on Street Fighter 6 got Tifa, and fucking Tekken got Clive. Clive from Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Clive.
Right.
Dude. That's like that episode of Simpsons, you know, where they're picking baseball teams?
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, I'll take Millhouse. And he's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll take Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
And Capcom's like, woo, they're doing the Scrooge McDuck. They're going to dive into their gold vault, you know? They're making way more money.
Yeah.
They're going to make money hand over fist. Tifa in Street Fighter 6.
Because you have to buy that.
You have to buy that
expansion,
character.
yeah. Okay.
You have to buy that character.
Yeah.
Or the character pass, which is already on sale. I want to know how many character passes they've already sold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like an insane amount. It's it's so funny to me.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, seeing as she's the like Final Fantasy VII character that, you know, her moves are punches and kicks, but I did kind of wish it was like Red 13 or somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Red 13 would have been very funny.
Yeah.
Or that weird cat thing.
Yeah, Kate Sith.
There we go. That one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or just Barrett comes out with like a...
With a gun.
yeah.
Bang. Oh.
You can throw fireballs.
Yeah, I
in,
know.
you know,
The
like-
gun is like less funny.
Yeah.
But actually, it makes, if it's just a Gatling arm, it's like whatever. It's like
Yeah.
it fits in. But if he just pulls out like a Glock,
Oh, right.
you know, just
His
pulls out a
other hand.
pistol, yeah, pulls a pistol out of a holster and just goes bang and shoots Ryu in the chest, and it's like 4 times, double taps him, and then it's like game over, you lose, you know. That's funny. But like a machine gun arm, you're like, yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, but I want to see a bang, 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 you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it, right? Got everything? Got all the sponsors, everything else?
Yeah, I believe so.
Does anybody remember what happened last time?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah, let's get the notes.
Okay.
Show me the notes.
So, in Castle Death,
Yes.
how we ended.
Give me the complete rundown of Castle Death. What,
Oh my
not
God.
everything,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
a, you know what I mean.
Okay, so
Like last time on Dragon Ball Z.
we started on page 1, and we could choose animal control, which
Yep.
let us turn to page 288 immediately.
Okay.
So yeah, because there was rats, which we ran away from. We did a lot of running away. We did a lot of like exploring stuff. We're like, oh, we don't have a gold key. All these locks are magical, things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kept finding things that were like, we don't want any of this stuff. And then there was like a laser sword, or no, we used our laser sword, or we could pick a jeweled mace. Then there was like a thing that was like a jump scare happened, I think, and there was like there was a freaking there was a guy who came running at us, and we decided to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone in chat was like, "That was like a guy you were supposed to not kill,"
Yeah,
and we're like,
well.
"We didn't care." Then there was we got hit by gas because we hit the
Oh yeah,
things
we got into the
wrong order.
elevator and got put to sleep.
Yeah,
and then we got put in like a Mad Max style fucking Thunderdome.
Lost all of our shit. Went through went through like a path, and then we went through like we died to a door because we went through the door and the guy just immolated us, and then we were like, wait, what if we go behind the tapestry? Oh, there's a secret door. Let's get all of our shit back immediately.
Yep.
And then we something about the hand chamber. No, let's keep going here. This is stupid. And then
There was a giant hand, the like master
Yeah.
hand from Smash Brothers.
yes, we got all of our stuff back. We had a platinum amulet, which we didn't burn up, and then we think we did the right thing because we were like making a lot of lava happen. Oh shit! There's a pentagram in the throne. That's probably not good. Let me just grab this lodestone and step into the column of shimmering blue light. Oh god, I can see Abzada's robe. Thank God he flipped us over to attack us with a dagger. We just basically spanked him on the booty till he quit being a bad guy. That is literally what you said. Totally normal resolution to a climactic battle.
I said that.
You sure did.
Oh Jesus!
And then we chose to dive into the water. We died.
Kicked him on the booty till he stopped being a bad guy.
We dove into the water and we died in the boiling water. We rolled back to going to the jetty. We lost our backpack. Who cares? Got into a coracle. We have now been to the Isle of Kor for future reference. And hey, everyone, check out my new lore stone. Also, we are related by blood to these elder magi. So we should... Wait, did he say something about a god Kai? I want to be one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did forget about that part where I thought I'd solved the puzzle, made a big fucking rant about how I was a generational talent and
Yep.
built different, and then walked into the elevator and got cast and captured.
It was amazing.
I really got to do that speech after I know the result.
Yeah.
Before I just pick the answer, you know?
No, no.
Everyone's here for the setup and the punchline, man. Like,
Jesus. Oh, how does anybody respect me?
I knew we were going to get got the moment you opened your mouth like that. I was like, oh, this is not going to
he
end well.
He screwed it up, dude. He's jinxed himself. I am just the smartest.
Oh no! So what's the new book called?
The Jungle of Horrors.
Okay.
Horror.
Horrors.
Horror.
And so, do we get another power?
We sure do.
Every time.
I should give you the story so far, though,
Okay, let's do
because
it.
we do it every time. Everybody ready? Got your water? Got everything? I'll give you a couple seconds.
What are you drinking?
Coffee?
Just black coffee?
Yeah. And then I got water.
Oh, yes. For hydration.
Yeah. Okay. Give you 5 minutes? No. Mods, double their mortgage.
Add 20.
Yeah, you've had 20, dude. French people. You are the warrior Lone Wolf, last of the Kai Masters of Summerland, and sole survivor of the massacre that destroyed your kin during a bitter war with your age-old enemies, the Dark Lords of Helgadad. Many centuries have passed since Sun Eagle, your first of your kind, established the Order of the Kai. Aided by the magicians of Desi, he completed a perilous quest to find 7 crystals of power known as the Lore Stones of Nixitor. Upon discovering them, he unlocked a wisdom and strength that lay within both the Lore Stones and himself. He recorded the nature of his discoveries and experiences in a great tome entitled The Book of the Magna Kai. You have discovered this lost Kai treasure, and you have given a solemn pledge to restore the Order of the Kai to their former glory, thereby ensuring the security of your land in the years to come. However, your diligent study of this ancient book has enabled you to master only 3 of the 10 Magna Kai disciplines. In order to fulfill your pledge, you must complete the quest first undertaken by Sun Eagle over 1,000 years ago and find the Lore Stones of Nixitor. By doing so, you too will acquire the power and wisdom of the Magna Kai, which is held within the Lore Stone's crystal forms.
Okay.
Already your quest has taken you far from your northern homeland. Following in the footsteps of the first Kai Master, you journeyed to Desi and sought the help of the Elder Magi, the magicians who aided Sun Eagle on his quest long ago. There you learned that one of the 7 Lore Stones was still present in their land, hidden deep within the island stronghold known as Kazan Ood, or Castle Death. In the years since Sun Eagle first came to Desi, the fortress of Kazan Ood had become the abode of a great but evil sorcerer called Zada. The Elder Magi, realizing the danger of Zada's increasing power, attempted to destroy Kazan Ood, but they failed. In desperation, they constructed a prison of energy around the fortress to prevent Zada from ever escaping. Steadily, however, his power grew, and the people of Desi lived in fear of the day when he would break free and wreak his vengeance upon them. When he resolved to enter Kazanu to retrieve the Lore Stone, the Elder Magi rejoiced. Hooray! Hooray. For the success. Sick.
Yeah! Freeze frame!
Yes. I just like the one wizard going, sick. For the success of your quest would bring about the destruction of Zada and put an end to the bane that had haunted Desi for hundreds of years. You survived the perils of Castle Death and emerged triumphant, achieving that which the Elder Magi had believed to be impossible. During the victory celebrations held in your honor, you learned that for centuries the Elder Magi had been expecting your coming. An ancient Desi legend tells of the birth and rise to greatness of 2 Kuratas Kai, sons of the sun. One was named Ikar, or Ikar, I guess Ikar probably, okay, which means eagle. The other was called Skarn, which means wolf.
Ah.
A prophecy foretold that the Kuratas Kai would come to the north to seek the counsel of the Elder Magi in order that they might fulfill a great quest. Although separated by several centuries, they would share one spirit, one purpose, and one destiny, to triumph over the champions of darkness in an age of great peril.
Oh, I see. I thought that was going to be like you have an evil brother out there somewhere.
Make a multiplayer choose your own adventure.
Oh, Jesus. Could you imagine?
I don't know how you would do it, but
wow.
We have at least one thing that's like 2 books that you're supposed to like read.
You're supposed to fight each other.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's like a fighting one.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
because like the book is like skeleton warrior, and then that's who you are. You're a skeleton warrior. And the other one's like,
Yeah, there has been some interesting experiments along that line.
Yeah. Huh. At the Temple of Truth in Elzion, the magnificent capital city of Desi, the Elder Magi prepared you for the next stage of the Magna Kai quest. Lord Ramoa, the Speaker of the High Council, tutored you in the ancient histories of Magnamund, and you received lessons in lore that you would have learned from the Kai Masters if only they had survived the attack by the murderous Dark Lords of Helgadad.
Whoops.
The Lore Stone you must find now lies hidden in a temple in the center of a jungle swamp known as the Denarg. In ancient times, this huge area, once the crater of a massive volcano, was controlled by a powerful champion of evil called Agarash the Damned.
Wow.
The Elder Magi defeated him in a war that lasted 1,000 years, and in the wake of his destruction, they turned the Denarg crater into a rich and fertile paradise. It was the perfect setting for their most sacred place of worship, the Temple of Orido. The Denarg flourished until a great plague befell their Elder Magi and decimated their people.
It really feels like everywhere you go, there's just a new Lord of Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly the Elder Magi seem to have been fighting on like a whole, like they can't have had too many 1,000-year wars going on.
That's true.
It seems like they were fighting on multiple fronts at the same time.
They're probably wondering why they lost this war.
Yeah.
Like too little butter on too much bread, you know? They were forced to abandon the Denarg and seek refuge in Desi. Slowly, the Denarg was consumed by a creeping mire, which swallowed or poisoned all healthy forms of life. The crater became a sanctuary for a host of evil creatures who thrived in its fetid waters and fought for control of the treacherous shifting mudflats. Many came from the barren hills of Ogia, but many more awoke from lairs deep beneath the crater where they had lain dormant since the defeat of their master, Agarash the Damned, over 8,500 years ago. Now the time for study is past, and the time for bold action is at hand. Grim news from the Darklands prompts the Elder Magi to cease their counseling and arrange for your immediate passage to the Denarg. In the Dark Lord city of Helgadad, a civil war has raged for 5 years following your defeat of Hakon,
Wow.
Archlord of the Black City. Now, a new lord sits upon the throne of Helgadad. His name is Dark Lord Ganag of Mazagor.
That's cool. It's interesting, actually. I really like how like time is passing. Like,
Yeah.
Because in the last book, they were like, there's a civil war going on, and so far they haven't done anything because they're just fighting amongst themselves. But we're worried that soon somebody's going to win, and then we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
So now apparently somebody has won.
And now everyone's in trouble.
I guess.
Again.
Ganag of Mosgor.
Yeah. Mosgor.
Is that what that was like a competition? Like who's got the best?
Unpronounceable name?
Who's
Yeah.
got the best? Like that's what they were fighting about.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fight of armies and stuff. It
I
was,
regret to inform you that my last name has an umlaut in it. No.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, that's so evil.
Dark Lord Taserface.
The Dark Lords are united behind their new leader, reports the solemn Lord Ramoa to his fellow elders of the High Council. And they are hungry for conquest and revenge. Their strength grows with each passing day. We dare delay no longer. Silently, the members of the High Council rise from their seats and turn to face you. No sounds reach your ears, yet the words of their blessings fill your mind. May the gods Ishir and Kai protect you on your journey into darkness, Kor Skarn, they intone.
All right.
There's a bunch of game rules, which we don't need. We do have to pick another Kai discipline. So, currently we have invisibility, hunt mastery, pathmanship, and animal control, which means we were the rank of primate, but now we're the rank of tutelary.
Okay.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yes.
Tutelary?
Sure.
Whatever, we're a tutelary, whatever that is.
Big Nexus?
I figure in a poison death swamp, curing is going to be a banger.
Yes! What a great idea.
Yeah. I'm going to take curing.
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting one because like in the past, I think we've been sort of like, well, we don't want to cure because like we don't really care about fights, so
Yeah.
who cares about that? But there's a surprisingly large number of like, can you cure this other guy?
Yeah.
If you can, here's some advantages.
Or it's just like you get poisoned, you're like, you only have the 1 day to live, better find whatever.
Yeah.
Some
right.
weed.
I guess we will.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll die. You know?
You don't have divination yet, right?
No.
That might be another one to check out. Although it does seem kind of similar to the other ones.
I
But
feel like all the ones I have, I'm pretty well tailored to deal with. Other than divination, like, you know?
Should be able to walk through a jungle without
Yeah.
getting terribly hurt.
Yeah.
it seems like most of the scary things in a jungle, you've kind of got the counter for.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we lost all of our weed because we lost our backpack.
Oh, yeah, all our weed's gone.
Yeah.
But you still have all like your cool weapons
Yeah.
and stuff,
I
right?
have all my special items, but like my normal ass backpack.
And that random fire sphere that's been like the most useful thing you ever got.
Yeah, that thing's been insane.
Love it.
Generational talent. I am saying I got all my gold though, because I don't care. And I'm the DM, technically.
They're going to give us like 48 gold at the top of the.
Yeah. I hid all my gold in the
anyway.
condom in my butthole.
Yes. So where else would you keep it?
That's a medieval bank.
Yeah. You get a sheep's intestine, you wash it out, you tie off both ends.
Yeah, and then
Yeah. Just some G and the B.
Yep, G and the B. Okay, so
It's a good thing they make the coins like this bigger around,
we did complete a lore circle, which is animal control and curing.
Oh.
We get 4 endurance points. Not that it matters.
Okay.
You know, there's like stat bonuses for taking all the different combinations of like Kai disciplines.
Interesting.
Yeah. Wait, as you rise to the higher levels of Magna Kai training, you will find that some of your skills will steadily improve. If you are a Kai master that has reached the rank of primate, tutelary, or principalin, you will now benefit from improvements to the following Magna Kai disciplines.
Ooh.
Primates with the Magna Kai discipline are able to, or with animal control, are able to repel an animal that is intent on harming them by blocking its sense of taste and smell. That's fucked up. What do you mean?
Just all of a sudden it's like numb and it's like, yeah.
Wait, so does that mean we've got like no? Because you had animal control before.
Yeah.
Now you've got like level 2, which you so that's you already had that. That's not a new thing.
Yeah, we give it long COVID.
Yeah. They do that thing that you do like when you go to the dentist and you get frozen and you're like, nom, for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primates are curing. Primates with this skill have the ability to delay the effects of poisons, including venoms, that they may have come in contact with. Although a Kai primate with this skill is not able to neutralize a poison, you are able to slow its effect, giving you more time to find an antidote or cure. Hunt mastery. Primates with this skill have greatly increased agility and are able to climb without the use of climbing aids such as ropes.
Ooh.
So what, we're Spider-Man?
Yeah.
You're
like
telling me a
it.
sheer wall.
Yep. Just go right up a granite face.
Okay, cool.
Like a mountain goat.
And then Psi Surge and Nexus we do not have, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm a tutelary, so that means that invisibility gets better.
You get more invisible.
Greater invisibility.
I see.
It's a D&D spell.
Okay.
You know? Tutelaries are able to increase the effectiveness of this skill by drawing the enemy's attention to a place other than that in which they are hiding. The effectiveness of this ability increases as the Kai Master rises in rank. Pathsmanship. Tutelaries with this skill can detect an enemy ambush within 500 yards of their position unless their endurance score is low due to wounds sustained or lack of food.
I like all this.
Yeah.
But if you aren't at this level,
Yeah.
how does the book know, and how will we know how to do that in the
They'll
book?
probably ask you
I
if you're
hope
a
so.
primate or above.
Yeah, okay. That's that. So it's letting us know it's like you have these abilities
Yeah.
and the book will challenge you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, I'm taking the sleeve off.
And are you picking up any of the equipment here?
No.
I mean, can we get a new backpack?
I got a backpack with all the exact same things that I had before.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you thought ahead.
Including, yeah, you got the rope and stuff.
Yeah, I already got rope.
Cool.
I have 2 ropes, actually.
Well then,
Yeah. I'm part of the 1% rope owners.
Johnny Two Ropes.
Yeah, that's what they call me. Jonathan 2 ropes. And the weed? Yeah, sure, we get the weed back.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Somebody
that.
slipped you some weed. The guard slipped
Yeah,
you
one
some
of the
weed.
wizards was like, I found your backpack.
Yeah.
Sick. Is my weed in there? No. Yeah. Yeah. Don't look at it while I'm here. Let me leave first. All right.
Elder Magi Polly Shore.
You.
Buddy.
You leave Elcian under cover of darkness on a trading ship bound for Garthen. It is a trim vessel, lean proud and simple in design, one of 1,000 such ships that sail the chain of landlocked seas and lakes dividing the northern and southern continents of Magnamund. Its passage along the Great Waterway, called the Tentarius, is unlikely to invite undue attention, and it is for this reason that the Elder Magi have placed you aboard. The nature of your voyage is secret, but you are not alone, for a guide has been chosen to accompany you on your dangerous mission. Oh, fuck, he's so dead,
Yeah,
dude.
this guy's had it.
Our guide is dead, man. We had 3 guides last time, and I fell down a hill
Yeah.
and lost them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the 2 guys who were just freezing to death in the frozen wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being Lone Wolf's guide is not a good. You don't have a good. Whatever your life expectancy is not so good.
Yeah.
It's if you've done something bad in a former life.
Okay. His name is Pido,
Hey!
a tall, ebony-skinned, flaxen-haired Vacaros. Sorry. He is a master of the art of battle magic. Among his fellow warriors, he is a high-ranking lord, respected and honored for his bravery and skill on the field of battle. Now, for the mission that lies ahead, he has exchanged his gold and scarlet robes for the clothes of a commoner, a roving adventurer with a sword for hire. It is a disguise that you, too, have adopted to veil your true identity on the long voyage to the land of Telestria,
Most powerful man in the world.
where a rendezvous with royalty awaits. I mean, how much different is the costume between what I wore before and, being looking more common?
Oh, it's probably brown instead of green.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy is like, aha, I've gotten rid of my ornate wizard robes and dressed like a commoner, and then looks over at you and goes, I see you have also done this disguise. And you're like, yeah, this is totally...
Suck it, Pido.
Yeah,
One of us got to change.
Yeah.
You sail westward, a benevolent wind filling the triangular sail and skimming the ship swiftly across the still blue waters. The hull seems to slide over the surface of the water rather than cut its way through, and you cannot help but wonder if Pido has conjured some magic to speed your passage.
Phone call.
Your first port of...
Pido's calling.
Pido's calling from like below deck. Pido, just come up and talk to me. FaceTiming me. Fuck. Your first port of call is the city of Talon, where food stocks and fresh water are replenished. Then the voyage continues along the Tintarius to the port of Arello, the last stopping place before your ship-bound journey ends at Garthen, crown capital of Telestria. You may wish to note that you have visited Garthen for future reference. It is an hour past midnight when you dock at Varnos Harbor in Garthen, a sprawling network of quays and crackstone jetties that shelter great fleets of merchants, traders, and dhows? Never heard that word in my life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The hell is a dhow?
I wish I could remember. Yeah. I've
So-
seen it in stuff before, but I don't know what it is.
Silently, like a shadow, you disembark and follow Pido through the twisting harbor streets, slowly climbing the steep stairs that connect one level of Garthen to the next. Rusty lanterns cast pools of yellow light beneath the timbered balconies, illuminating the stalls of merchants and vendors who will haggle, brag, and barter in the crowded streets till dawn. Pido halts at an iron-shod door and raps the grille with the hilt of his blue steel sword. A man's face appears, stern and handsome, with smooth dark hair and keen, intelligent eyes. A smile of recognition softens his lordly features when he sees Pido. In an instant, the door swings open, and you are ushered inside. The man's name is Adamus.
Yeah.
Adamus, probably. Isn't that the guy from, goddamn, Battlestar Galactica?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's the
Adama,
yeah,
Adama.
Adama, that's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
He is Lord Constable of the Royal Citadel, protector and cousin of Queen Yvain of Telestria. For centuries, a strong bond of friendship has existed between the royal household and the magicians of Desi, and when called upon by the Elder Magi to help you in your quest, Queen Yvain pledged her support without hesitation. She has volunteered the services of Lord Adama, who is tasked with ensuring your safe and unhindered passage through Telestria to the borders of the Denarg. At dawn, after snatching a few hours' sleep, you are taken by coach to the East City Wharf, where an empty corn barge is waiting to ferry you upriver. Halog is provided by 8 large Gorkas. What the fuck are they saying?
It's great. Haulage, I think.
Haulage?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the name of a place?
No, I think it's what's dragging you upstream.
Haulage, yeah. Okay, never mind. I thought they were like taking me somewhere. I thought that was like a fantasy name. Halog.
Oh, yeah.
Haulage is provided by 8 large Gorkas. Is Gorka in the back? Hold up.
Because they
What's a
do
Gorka?
describe it, but there's a...
Whoa. Dude, that's what Gnog looks like.
Oh,
He's like a weird bug.
he's like a really messed up common rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. That's your enemy? We're going to start fighting the real fucking enemy, and then I rip the picture in half?
Yeah.
I will make that reference every day.
During Pride Month? Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Oh, man. Where's Oh, there's so many people back here.
Oh, not just monsters.
Like
okay.
named people.
Ooh. We're going to kill a lot of, like, people who came out of families and stuff.
I don't think a Gnorg is in here or whatever. Nope,
Gorka.
it's not. Gorgon?
Gorka.
Gherkin?
Close enough.
Gherkin.
It's a really, really big gherkin.
Haulage is provided by...
8 large Gorkas. These hairy, ox-like creatures from the plains of Slovia are harnessed to the barge by chains. They lumber along the cobbled towpath, continually kept in line by the stinging lash of the barge owner's Zolhide whip. The next day, the barge arrives at a small river village called Lona, where a detachment of Lord Adama's cavalry, resplendent in surcoats of scarlet and pale gray, provide you with horses for the cross-country journey to the fortified city of Fona. Ill news greets you in Fona, the city of triple towers. Zegrin, warlord of Zanar, ruler of the barren highlands of Ogia, has amassed an army of Dracarim warriors.
God, it's so many proper nouns.
3 days ago, they attacked the border town of Lukos to the north. The Telestrian garrison put up a brave and spirited defense, but they were hopelessly outnumbered by the bloodthirsty Ogian horde that drove through the perimeter walls with battering rams and engines of war. The Dracarim razed Lukos to the ground, and only a handful of survivors escaped to tell of the dreadful battle. The situation is grave, reports Lord Adama on a returning from an emergency conclave of his fellow Telestrian knights. For decades, Zegron and his minions have raided our northern territories, but never before with such determination and strength. We must mobilize our army for war, for it is war that Ogia has invited by his unforgivable attack on Lukos. I must return to Garthen to muster my retainers in preparation for battle and inform the Queen of the evil that threatens her realm. I can no longer escort you to Denarg, though your quest must proceed in spite of all that conspires against it.
Glad he understands.
That was a good NPC read.
Yeah,
good
I liked
job,
it.
Adam.
I liked it.
That was like, you would click on this character in a video game, and that's exactly what it would sound like.
Yeah.
He sends for his scribe, who arrives with helpers laden with the paraphernalia of his craft. He dictates an order of safe conduct and sets the impression of his signet ring into the hot wax seal before passing the parchment to you. Our northern people are frontier folk, wary and suspicious of strangers. If challenged, show this pass, and your safe passage will be assured by all who are loyal to Queen Yvain. Mark this pass on your action chart as a special item.
Apparently we carry all of our special items inside our tunic.
Yeah.
This guy's, he's heard about what happened to your guides, and so he found an excuse not to. It's like, oh no,
I'm not going with you.
sorry, I'm busy. A thing just came up.
He like pretends to take a phone call, that doesn't ring. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
just picks up-
Queen Yvain?
Picks up a messaging bird, right, like a pigeon or whatever, and he just talks into it. It's like, oh Jesus, what? I got a what? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right there. It is assumed that you do not discard it during this adventure. Yeah. Okay. Early next morning, Lord Adama accompanies you and Pydo to the main square of Fona. It is from here that your quest begins. The first leg of your journey to the Denarg will take you north to the town of Tharo, which nestles in the fertile uplands of Telestria. There are 2 ways of reaching the town. You can travel by road, or you can take a barge along the River Fone. Consult the map at the front of this book before deciding which route to take. If you choose to travel to Tharo by barge, turn to 271. If you decide to ride to Tharo along the Great North Road, turn to 109.
Ooh,
I hate boats.
You gonna look at the map?
No, I hate water.
All right.
Well, my character hates water.
That's fair.
I mean, you did, jump into boiling water and die
Yeah.
at least once.
Yeah, you probably have a bit of an aversion to.
Yeah. So I think my character, DM, my character would never get on another boat if he doesn't have to.
You did just get off the boat too.
Yeah. So we're gonna take the road. We're gonna go by horse. Good old reliable horse.
All right.
Nothing beats horse.
Horses are notoriously calm,
Yeah.
steady creatures.
Do you want to see the map?
Might as well. You know what? All I'm saying is that a horse has never sunk in the ocean.
You're right.
So I'm taking a horse.
Yes. The horse could never drown.
Drowning's different than sinking, Beej.
Yeah.
It's very
They're called seahorses for a reason.
We cracked this case wide open.
All right, so
Yeah, there's the. This is also the map too. So
we're in
Oh, your map is nicer.
we're here. Foba.
Are we yeah, right, we're trying to
So we can either
leave
go
there.
up the river, which is this way, or yeah, that's the river phone, or we can just take this road.
Oh, okay.
Which
Yeah,
I
the
think
river
we-
doesn't even reach the frickin'
Yeah, it doesn't.
Huh.
We're gonna walk the rest of the way.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's stinky. Walking's for suckers, dude. Oh, this is so good, dude. The Ogia crest
yeah.
is like a weird dog, and then the Telestria one's just a fucking hand. Yeah, I want my crest just be this. You know, I always wanted to obviously there's thinking behind it, even in medieval times. Like my crest is a fucking eagle with the sun blazing in the background or some
Exactly,
shit.
yeah. Tearing the guts out of a rabbit because my enemy is Sigils
Are
the
all
rabbit.
tiny rabbits.
Yeah.
Wait a second, you're just Wile E. Coyote.
To give the traditional greeting, talk to the hand.
Yeah. Does anybody even say that anymore? Nobody says talk to the hand anymore.
Anyone does
Yeah.
no.
Talk to the hand, buddy.
I don't want you to talk at all. I don't care if it's to my face or my hand. I want you to just shut the fuck up.
Talk to the hand is wild. Oh, man. Now I'm thinking about it.
Very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 109. The morning sky is filled with a sullen gray haze, and all around you the tall plains grass undulates like a vast green sea, stirred to motion by a chill westerly breeze. The Great North Road cuts a straight line to the horizon, with tracks that lead to cottages and farmsteads branching off at regular intervals. Sheep and cattle graze by the roadside, and the air is rich with the scents of farmyard, of flowers and damp grass. We should reach Tharo by sundown. We're talking now? When does our character talk? Our character's never said anything out loud.
Be just like,
I think you're right.
Link just talked out loud and nobody fucking expected it.
yeah. Like, you go through the entire game of Legend of Zelda, and then just, randomly, he's like, oh, okay, cool.
And he's got a weird voice.
Actually, you know what would be the best? Has Link talked yet in the game?
No.
No?
No.
God, dude, one of these days they should just make a normal Zelda game, go through all the way, and then you get to the end and you're just about to fucking kill Ganon again. He's like, go fuck yourself, Ganon, and then stabs his ass. How funny would that be?
Wildly inappropriate.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would just be,
He's been saving it this whole time.
yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's talking in the cartoon, but nobody talks about that, right? Why does our character just talk out loud? Shut up.
It didn't occur to me, but I think you're right. I think we have not said anything in all the other books.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe we should reach Tharo by sundown, you comment, checking your position on the map. Maybe, replies Pydo cautiously. He points to a menacing streak of blue-black cloud that is rolling across the skyline from the west. Just so long as we can stay ahead of the storm. By noon, you have put 30 miles behind you, but still you have 30 more to ride before you will reach the town of Tharo. Steadily, the sky is darkening, and what began as fine drizzle has now developed into sheets of heavy rain. Both of you are soon drenched to the skin, and your horses are beginning to give off wisps of steam as they splash through the ankle-deep puddles punctuating the muddy highway. Ankle-deep? How much fucking rain is this?
The highway's just like this. It's just a big bowl.
Yeah, were you in the fucking middle of a valley? Like what?
You're supposed to make a highway like that so the water sheets off. Like, you don't do this. Yeah. It's not a highway.
Yeah. Make the highway a mini half pipe.
Pile in lots of dirt so it turns into mud.
Yeah. I want it untravelable. Talk to the hand. Both of you are soon drenched to the skin. Yeah, muddy highway. Through the pall of rain, you can see an inn on the banks of a stream. Its water is greatly swollen by the storm. A wide stone bridge spans the rushing torrent, and a mill with a thatched roof stands close by. If you wish to stop at the inn, turn to 188. If you choose to cross the bridge and seek shelter at the mill, turn to 61. If you decide to ignore your damp discomfort and ride on through the heavy storm, turn to 318. I feel like riding through the heavy storm is just the worst possible thing we could possibly...
Seems miserable.
The way, you know what? They're baiting me because they said your damp discomfort. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
yeah.
they try to make it sound not bad, but they're like, yeah, you get pneumonia and you fucking die because it's medieval times and no one knows how to deal with pneumonia.
Cure that shit.
Yeah, good luck.
It's not poison.
Yeah.
I've been poisoned by the rain and the cold.
And Pido, like for the last half hour has been like giving you like looks. He's like, I'm not gonna say I told you so.
But I told you.
The barge had like a cabin.
Yeah, my bad, Pino, dude. My bad, dog. Sometimes you just make a bad decision, you know? We'll just go to the inn, 188.
Okay.
Inns have historically been fine for us, right? You know?
Yeah.
Except for that 8 times we got ambushed by like a bunch of random inns that we
We
went
just like,
shopping.
went in and everybody's dead. And
Well,
then
it's like, yeah, the one we walked in, the lady had her back turned to us. She turned around and tried to stab us, and
Yeah.
then we got ambushed. And oh, illustration overleaf.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! That's some good-ass art, brother.
Holy shit.
Yes, dude.
I'm having a hard time. I can't not look at the teeth. Those are teeth,
Yeah,
right?
those are teeth.
Those are teeth. His teeth are the size of his fingers.
Yeah.
The
How big is that head?
This-
That fucking dome piece is giant.
the size of his upper lip and then teeth and then lower lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he can close his mouth.
Close your fucking mouth. I can't. He's got a little pie, you know?
Like this is
The pie's got a face.
this,
got like a little-
this is medieval
yeah.
times. Dentures weren't that sophisticated. Okay, he's
No.
got like horse teeth.
Yeah. Maybe that, yeah, maybe he's got dentures. Maybe he's really self-conscious about it.
Those teeth are really straight though. Like they are like if they're his real teeth, they're very well maintained.
Oh, a black-bearded dwarf stands behind the counter. Fuck, that's good. God, dude, I love old fantasy art. Oh. Man, that's good. All right. You stable both horses and investigate the mouth-watering smell of freshly baked wheat cakes that is wafting from the doorway of the inn. Welcome, hails a friendly voice as you cross the threshold. Come in and dry yourselves by the fire. A black-bearded dwarf with an equally black patch of cloth covering his right eye stands behind the counter, his barrel-like body obscured from the chest down.
You look over and shriek.
Bow, gee. Perhaps you two weary travelers would care for some fare?
Yes.
With an open sweep of his hands, he draws your attention to the plates of cakes and kegs of ale that are spread along the bar. If you wish to buy some food and ale, turn to 145. If you choose to dry yourself before the fire, turn to 232. If you decide to engage the dwarf in conversation, turn to 26. I wish to engage the dwarf in conversation, please.
26?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a feeder.
Be like choose. Have to be like test do a random number to see whether you can tear your eyes away from his teeth as you're talking to him.
You're looking at my teeth, aren't you?
Yeah, see if you insult him.
Please, I know they're big. I really just... It's just me. Why is it only the dwarf? I'm already on guard because it's only him in here.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of food and drinks on the table already.
Yeah. You're just like, it's one man, there's a bunch of food that's all ready for it. It's like, why not buy some food? It's like, all of that's poisoned.
I feel like taverns at this time, it's not like they've got like one of those
Smorgasbord?
or just like one of the like
The
display.
buffet.
They have like a display case, with like all the different cakes and things that they have.
Like in a Japanese restaurant where
Yeah.
it's just
It's a conveyor belt? Dude, that would go hard.
dwarf would definitely do conveyor
Conveyor belt? The
food.
conveyor belt
Yeah.
food at like a tavern?
Oh my god, they'd love that.
The sneeze guard? What's the sneeze guard for?
It's just the conveyor belt. It's a conveyor belt, but it's just like stew.
Yeah. Oh, great. You scoop it up with both hands.
It's a lazy river of stew.
Dude.
It's just constantly circulating.
Yeah.
And it's not heated, so it's all congealed. Like, you know what I mean? It's all cold.
Just throw your spoon in and take a bite.
Well, the stove's in the back, so it gets hot on one side and it flows forward and
Oh,
cools
yeah.
off until it gets to the other side again.
Is this a trough? No, that moves. It's a conveyor belt. It's different. It's not a trough.
Grand contraption.
Yeah. I'm a dwarf. Hee hee hoo hoo. The dwarf's face beams with pride as he prepares to talk on his favorite subject, himself.
Oh.
An hour later, you have heard all there is to hear about the life and hopes of Lardon, son of Carden of Bor. What news? Oh wait, sorry, wrong voice. What news have you of Lukos? Asks Pido as the dwarf makes a rare pause for breath. News of a kind that's becoming all too familiar around these parts, he replies in a disgruntled tone. That Zegron's bitten off more than he can chew this time. Once Lord Adamas and the army boys come down on him, he'll wish he stayed in this. Why is he turning? I don't know what this voice is. He wish he stayed in the stinking city of Xenar. You mark my words. Oh man, there's so many people talking. Don't be too sure of that, Lauden, says a rosy-faced farmer who has sidled along the bar to join in on your conversation. My sister reckons that this time Zegron won't stop till he's flattened everything between Lukos and the Tentarius. That stargazing sister of yours is full of good news, retorts Lardon sarcastically. When has she ever seen anything cheerful with her telescopes and charts and crystal balls, eh?
Ooh.
Answer me that! Argument rumbles from the tavern crowd who are now openly listening to the discussion. That's as maybe, retorts the farmer gruffly. But when has she ever been wrong, eh? An uncomfortable silence fills the inn, and slowly the crowd melt away and return to their own business. Ooh. None, at least of all the innkeeper, chooses to pursue the matter further. If you choose to ask the farmer where the sister lives, turn to 262. Is she single? Is she baptized? What are we talking about here? If you decide to leave the tavern and continue your journey north to Tharo, turn to 318. I didn't get to buy food or anything.
Yeah, you can't stay at the inn. You can just either ask about the sister or leave.
Immediately hear about the sister, and you're like, wait, I need more information about that.
I have to leave right now. Telescope? Mm-hmm. I love telescopes.
How long are you going to be here for? Yeah, okay.
262.
Where's your sister live? Not in a sexy way.
The sister seems to be some sort of soothsayer, fortune teller type.
Yeah.
The term is goth baddie.
Yeah, Paul.
Thank you, Dr. Ligma.
All right. Tadia still lives with her mother. With her mother? Isn't
Our mother?
our mother?
Maybe not. Maybe Dad got around.
Maybe, I don't know. Tadia still lives with her mother at Fairy House, replies the farmer. 5 miles north of here, there's a junction where a track branches away to the east. The signpost at this junction says Topham. A mile past Topham, you'll come to Fairy House. It's on the banks of the River Phone. If it's her counsel you're after, you'd better take plenty of gold. She's wont to charge a high price for her crystal gazing. You thank the farmer for his advice and suggest to Pido that the time has come for you to continue your journey north. As you are about to leave, the farmer calls out, by the way, you'd best tell her Jaco sent you. She don't take kindly to folks who drop by uninvited. You may wish to take note that you have met Jaco.
How do we spell his name?
Jako.
We have met Jaco. Also, whatever you do, don't put your pecker in any of these holes.
318.
318.
Oh, I'm just like skimming and I'm seeing all this art.
I've got 3 daughters.
Yeah. Relentlessly, the rain beats down as you ride the featureless highway to Tharo. Thunder rumbles over the western hills, with a sound like the growl of doom wolves stalking their prey. Gradually, the muddy road descends into a wide valley, and a track joins it from the east. A battered signpost at the junction points along the track. It says, Topham, 9 miles. If you choose to change direction and ride east, turn to 249. If you decide to continue to the north to Tharo, turn to 280. Well, we should go to Topham, right? So, 249.
Don't mind if I do. 249.
Illustration over relief.
Ooh.
A burial is being conducted on the grounds of the abbey. Why do they got no hands?
In the middle of the rain.
Are these fucking children wearing these cloaks? Like you can't see. Look, where are their hands, dude? Why are they so fucking? Look at this. We only had one set of robes.
They're wraiths.
Oh, they're ghosts.
Yeah, ghouls.
Ghouls.
Or possibly two kids on each other's shoulders.
Yeah. Carrying a third kid in a coffin.
Who's also in a robe. He's
Yeah.
gonna pop out and rob you. All right. The track winds through the center of the valley, following the course of a stream that meanders toward the River Fawn. It flows alongside a white brick house, turning its water wheel with a comforting, regular sound. Isn't there a thunderstorm going on?
Yeah. So
So how are we? As you ride past the house and over a tiny humpback bridge, a cluster of cottages and an abbey come into view. A burial is being conducted on the grounds of the abbey. A circle of monks dressed in hooded brown robes are lowering a coffin into one of the several freshly dug graves. If you have the Magnified discipline of divination, turn to 76. If you do not possess this skill, turn to 221. Well, I gotta go to 221. Oh, the art. The art. The monks of Celestia are infamous for their gluttony. What monks are infamous for their gluttony?
Friar Tuck.
These are... Is Friar Tuck?
He's technically.
Well,
a monk.
I guess he's technically a monk,
Yeah.
but for the loosest definition.
You know,
Who takes one bite and throws a whole chicken leg behind them?
he's throwing it into the mouth and the back of his head.
Oh,
So he
okay.
takes a bite into this side and he puts it to the other side.
Eats like that.
Yeah, exactly. Bitch got a mouth in the back of her neck. And the bitch uses like this.
It's Eddie Murphy, right?
Such an old
That is
reference.
Eddie, that's Eddie Murphy Delirious. Isn't
Yes,
it?
it is.
Yeah, that is. The back of it. The Gus, that's the barbecue. Bit,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah, that's an all timer.
Mother got a wooden leg with a kickstand.
Yeah. The Goonie Goo Goo.
Oh my god, right.
The fuck is Goonie Goo Goo, Gus?
Oh my god.
Stories of their okay. Famous for their gluttony. Stories of their 30-course meals and week-long banquets. Week-long banquets
Nice.
are well known and oft-told throughout Magnamont. However, despite their voluminous robes, you cannot help but notice how thin and emaciated these monks appear to be. If you choose to stop and pay your respects to the deceased, turn to 275. If you decide to continue on your way without stopping, turn to 55. Well, I'm stopping. You
Okay.
yeah, 275. Maybe they'll give me some food.
I don't know if I'd want to eat anything that's making them that thin.
Yeah, well,
They're all on
it's cocaine.
Yeah. I like that we thought of two different things there. Yeah.
At your approach, the monks step back from the grave and draw themselves into a line. Their hooded heads stay bowed, and their hands remain hidden inside the generous folds of their robes. You ask the name of the unfortunate deceased, but the echo of your voice and the constant drip of the steady rain is your only answer. All at once, as if in response to a silent signal, the monks throw back their hoods and reveal ghastly, fleshless faces. "By the gods!" gasps Pydo. They emit a hideous shriek, panicking the horses. As you fight to control your frightened animal, the skeletal monks spring forward to attack. If you possess the summer sword, turn to 8. Yeah, they fucked with the wrong guy, dude. Oh, they're so gonna get blasted. Ooh. Oh, that's good art. Oh. The Vordak shriek with malice and leap clutching weapons of black steel. Bro. That's so cool. Look at his eyes.
Yeah.
It looks like he's a skeleton, but then he is like, oh, people will get weirded out by my empty eye sockets, so I'll put like some googly eyes.
I'm trying to fit in.
Want to buy a knife?
As you unsheath the sun sword, a shimmering pulse of golden flame engulfs its blade from hilt to tip. Your attackers hesitate as the pure light of your wondrous sword washes over their hellish faces. They shriek with malice and leap forward once more with their bony hands now clutching weapons of black steel previously hidden beneath their robes. Unless you possess the Magnified discipline of animal control, deduct 3 points from your combat skill for the duration of the fight. These under creatures are immune to Mind Blast, but not Psi Surge. Remember to double all endurance point losses sustained by your enemy due to the power of the Summer Sword. Yeah, we point the Summer Sword, but then like a laser beam comes out and like a fake fucking bang, like a bang flag
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out, and then the letters jump off the flag and all pull out guns and shoot the fucking skeletons.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. This is a good stand that you've deciphered.
Yeah, yeah. That's and then the skeleton's like, oh, fucking guns. Oh, you know?
Yeah.
It was like, feast on this, gluttons.
But it makes a bang flag, and then the letters jump off the flag.
I like that you have to write all this down. 202.
Excellent.
Adam describes combat as the animation you get with a strike in bowling. That is kind of the vibe, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck. Need more turkeys. Your ears are filled with a loathsome hissing sound as the bodies of your slain enemies dissolve into mud. You stare at their smoldering remains, and a cold chill grips your heart as you speculate on why these foul servants of the Dark Lords came to this sleepy Telestrian hamlet. Inside the abbey, you discover the grisly answer. Scattered throughout the chambers and corridors are the bodies of the dead monks, their lifeless faces frozen in masks of horror. Several have been stripped of their robes, presumably to provide a disguise for their killers. Why would the Dark Lords want to take control of this abbey? Says Pydo, horrified at the sight of such wanton slaughter. I fear it is part of their plan to conquer Telestria, you reply. It is always their strategy to infiltrate a land with agents before invading. When the invasion is... How many times are we going to say invasion in this fucking...
Yeah,
When
yeah.
invasion is launched, these agents rise up and attack the victim nation from within.
Learning why you don't normally talk.
Yeah, we are getting
Limited vocabulary.
We're getting a very clear message of why Lone Wolf hasn't said shit up until now. So you think that the Dark Lords plan to invade Telestria, says Pydo, aghast at the possibility of such an event. I suspect that their plan is already underway, you say, thoughtfully. Perhaps the destruction of Lukos was masterminded not in Zanar, but in Helgadad. Pydo helps you bury the monks in the graves already dug by their killers. As you cover the last of the bodies with soil, you notice a small, pear-shaped stone lying on the pathway. Its speckled blue surface is mirror smooth, and, despite its size, it feels remarkably heavy. You suspect it is very valuable. If you decide to keep it, mark this lodestone on your action chart as a special item that you can carry in your belt pouch. So, special lodestone.
Which is different than the lore stone.
Yeah.
I have to go back and make a change to a thing that I wrote down in a previous document.
Wow. There's a note in my file here that says, many sections of this book assume that you possess the lodestone. Therefore, you should not discard it during this adventure unless you are forced to do so or given an explicit opportunity.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's on my character sheet, so I will never discard it. 55. 55? Shiggity shiggity schwan. Shafts of sunlight break through the slate gray cloud. Gradually, the rain eases off and then fades to a fine drizzle. You ride across the rolling valley floor toward the river phone until the track stops at a ramshackle house perched precariously on the riverbank. An old wooden jetty juts out from the side of the house, its platform almost submerged by the rain-swollen river. A notice board standing in front of the house reads, Ferry House Landing. Passenger barges to Tharo embark from this jetty. Barges to Fona embark from opposite bank. No cattle, wagons, caravans, or herd animals unless by special arrangement.
So, gonna take a barge? You hate water.
Yeah, actually, we hate water, I've already said, so I can't go against my characters. So we're not gonna... We're gonna avoid water if we can. New rule.
Yeah.
Lone
sounds
Wolf
good.
fucking hates boats.
It's like, you're like Anakin Skywalker hating sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the sister on the other side of the river?
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember. Is she? Do we have to... Is the boat the only way to the sister? I don't know, man. I already forget. I'll investigate the ferry house and see what happens.
Okay, good idea.
1:30.
Ferry house.
You climb the creaky stairs that lead up to the front door and rap the wrought iron knocker. The door squeaks open and you're greeted by what appears to be a bundle of rags and hair.
Oh, you flirt.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's a human being. Bundle of rags and hair. After staring at it for a few moments, you realize with disbelief that the ill-smelling mound before you is alive.
It's a dog.
The hair parts and a face appears, crevassed with dirt-encrusted wrinkles. What do you want? Croaks the old woman, grinning a yellow, mirthless grin. If you have met Jacko, turn to 329. If you have not, turn to 193. Well, 329. I have, in fact, met Jacko. I wish to see Tadia, you say, bowing politely so as not to appear threatening to the frail old crone. Are you the fair lady I seek? A smile crumples her face, and a blush, like an angry bruise, discolors her leathery cheeks. I am her mother, she says, coyly. What is it you wish to see her about? Before you can answer, a young woman's voice calls from inside the house. Show them in, mother. I've been expecting them. The old woman leads you and Pido to a room at the top of the stairs. Books and charts stacked high on shelves and scattered throughout about the floor fill the room, which is illuminated by daylight streaming in through a dome portal in the ceiling. A massive bronze telescope is fixed into the portal, and below it rests a circular table of carved bones set with gems. Seated at the table is a beautiful young woman. Her hair is silk and gold, and around her high, pale forehead she wears a circlet of jet inlaid with runes and mystic symbols. To continue, turn to 42. Why the long face?
Yeah.
That is a long face.
Goes with the neck.
Yeah. Fucking big-ass giraffe neck.
She must be like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, she's gotta be, dude. 42. You had me at 8 feet tall. I am Tadia, the prophetess, she says, her voice soft and lilting. And you are Lone Wolf, warrior of the Sun Realm, scion of legend. Pido reaches for a sword.
That's when I put my hand on my knife.
How do you know our names? Do you know my
Oh
name?
my god, this literally is that skit that Richard Pryor did.
I don't think I've
You've
seen
never
it.
heard this?
No.
It's an old Mudbone skit where he goes to see this woman, this like wise woman, but there's like this monkey running around in the thing. It's madness, and it's like some stuff starts to happen, and then he puts his hand in his knife because he's like, if I'm gonna get hurt, I'm taking a few people with me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh my god, we're about to get into the same thing. The wise woman is about to do some shit, and everything's gonna go nuts.
Okay.
Anyway.
Pido reaches for a sword, but you stay his hand, for you sense that this woman wishes to help you, not harm you. We live in an age of great peril. Your enemies of old are our enemies too. They stand poised to conquer our land, and I fear we are too weak to resist them. Your purpose is known to me. I will aid you all I can in the fervent hope that you will fulfill your destiny and destroy the champions of darkness. Tadia raises her arms and points towards the sky. Floating in the air between her parted palms appears a spinning globe of white fire. She tilts back her head and stares into this ball of cool flame, her eyes unblinking despite the fearful intensity of light. Your safest passage to the Denarg is through the Mordril forest, she claims solemnly. The road to Ciata is fraught with danger. Only battle and death await you there. The light of the globe flickers and fades, and Tadia returns her gaze to you. Let nothing delay your quest, Lone Wolf. The future of both our lands and much more depend upon your success.
Also,
Before you leave, the prophetess offers you a choice of potions and weapons. You may take whatever you wish, but remember to amend your action chart accordingly. Choose from the following. There's a combat skill potion, don't need it. Healing potion, don't need it. Healing potion, don't need it. Healing potion.
any fire seeds?
No. Didn't we take those last time?
They were offered to us at the beginning of the thing.
Oh. No, I didn't take them.
Ah.
Oh well. All potions are backpack items. If you were infected with the if you were infected with the Coravax Bacillus, what the
Wow.
fuck? What the hell? You may now use the tincture of Oxidine to cure yourself.
Okay.
Man, somebody got poisoned now? Before now.
We're only about 15 steps into the book, yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I guess if you were on the ferry, if you were on the ferry, you'd end up here. Or if you took the road, you might end up here. But either way, you end up here. Okay. I'd take that tincture. Sounds like it's important.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Is there anything better than a well-sharpened pencil?
No, it's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Well, that shit is like...
That's why I only used mechanical pencils when I was in school.
I hate mechanical pencils.
They're my favorite.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I always break the... I'm kind of a gorilla.
I found a really nice one, like in high school. It was just like left on the floor, and didn't know whose it was.
Yeah.
Now it was mine, and the nicer pencil you get, the better it writes, the better it worked.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a shop for pencil sharpeners.
Turn to 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Beej that I think the office needs one of those old crank pencil sharpeners. The ones that don't work, jam up, leave shavings everywhere,
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
general mess, very inefficient.
Yeah.
Because we have like a really nice electric one that's really good. Mm-hmm. But like,
No, you need something that you can like take a coffee break.
I'm in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's got like two big like metal gears that are like spinning around.
Yeah,
to do the-
that's how it has to like sharpen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to wait till we're filming, and then I come into the room, and I really need to sharpen this pencil right now. It's like, you're streaming. What do you need a pencil for? I'm like, don't worry about it.
I will put it in Studio A. Yeah.
and like at the back, so like you have to be like in front of the camera
Yes.
in order to use
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'll paint
Hey,
it
you guys
green.
mind if I sharpen 100 pencils right now?
We'll paint it green and we'll put it on the green screen wall.
So you can't see it.
You can't see it, but when you go up to use it,
Oh. He's cranking it. And by cranking it, I mean his pencil sharpener, his peanuts. As you descend the steps of the ferry house, Pido catches sight of something glinting in the distance. It's the barge, he says, shielding his eyes from the sun, which is shining at last. A team of bedraggled Gorkas are hauling the vessel upstream, seemingly unaffected by the river's storm strength and flow. Eventually, the barge arrives at the jetty and stops to allow a motley assortment of peasants and travelers to disembark. You two going to Tharo? Asked the captain. The fare's 40 loon apiece, and that includes your horses. If you wish to board the barge, you must pay the captain 40 loon, or 10 gold crowns, and turn to 266. If you decide you do not want to board the ferry, or if you cannot afford the fare, turn to 348. Our character hates boats. 348. I'm sorry. This new lore that I've just come up with now is very important to me. Lone Wolf hates boats. I'm going to spoil it. It's not the thing we're going to, but look at the little pig man.
yeah,
Oh, that's so good.
beat up sword.
See if I can show you better. Wait, it's this way. Yeah. Look at the little pig man. That's you, Twitch chat. You're sniffing around for truffles. Somebody gave you a sword? That's weird.
Found it in the forest, learned how to use it. Now he's going to turn against humanity.
What did I say? 348?
Yes.
Okay. We had best delay no longer, Lone Wolf, says Pido, looking anxiously at the afternoon sky. The highway's no place to be after dark, and we're still a long ride to Tharo. You nod your agreement and spur your horse along the track towards the village of Topham. If you possessed or have possessed a lodestone, turn to 29. That's me. That's us. We found one, right? 29? That was what we just found.
Yeah.
That's fortuitous. 29. Your horse becomes skittish when it sees the abbey looming into view. The painful memory of the Vordak attack is still very fresh in its mind. Pydo's horse behaves in exactly the same manner, and you are forced to ride cross-country, making a wide detour to avoid the abbey, before rejoining the track and continuing on to the Great North Road. You realize, however, that this trek has saved you time by aiming more directly to the west and avoiding the meandering stream. Look at that. See?
Yeah, you're very smart.
Turn to 280.
Gonna ride my horse to the...
Old Town Road. Na 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 na. Oh, there's like good art.
Yeah.
That's Talk to the Hand. Paul, it's you. That's you.
Hang on.
That's every time we try to enter Paul's little Fortress of Salty.
Get out.
It's like, why do you have plate mail on? Get out.
How do you sit with that sword on your hip?
Get out. 280. It is late afternoon when you ride into Stia, a village comprising a score of cottages and a dilapidated hut that sits astride the Great North Road. As you approach the tiny thatched hut, its stabled door swings open and an old man steps out of the shadows. He's wearing an odd assortment of antique armor and regalia that clanks and rattles like a cartload of rusty metal when he shuffles across your path. "Hold there, strangers!" he blusters, his croaky voice full of self-importance. "Proceed no further until you pay the toll." Fuck, that's awesome. He's just a toll guy.
Yeah, been acquiring armor from like dead bodies over the years. It's like, that's how I make money.
Yeah. Toll's a toll and a roll's a roll. And if you don't pay no toll, I don't eat no rolls. You draw your horse to a halt and stare down at the ridiculous-looking figure. "By what authority do you levy a toll on the Queen's highway?" asked Pydo, irritated by the delay. "By the authority of the Queen herself." "Oh wait, by the authority of the Queen herself," retorts the old man indignantly, pointing with a crooked finger to a placard on the wall of the hut. It bears the faded seal of Queen Yvain, but the board is so weathered that the words above it are illegible. "We travel to Tharo on royal business," you say, showing the pass given to you by Lord Adama. "Stand aside and let us proceed." The old man snatches the pass from your hand and scrutinizes it. He's like, "Give me that." Press your hand, scrutinize it. Yeah, though it is obvious to you that his eyesight is so poor that he cannot read the contents.
Yeah.
Or he's just like illiterate.
It's the thing about hall monitors, right?
It's a hall monitor.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna look at you. I can't make this out.
My school didn't have hall monitors.
Neither did mine.
Yours didn't either?
No, you want to go to the bathroom? Just get up and go to the
Like,
bathroom.
was a hall monitor another student?
I
Like,
think so.
Did they fucking crowdsource it?
I think actually, because that's what I remember from like all the comic books, right? It was
Yeah.
always like another student who had like a thing on, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense because they have to be in class.
Twitch chat, did any of your schools have a hall monitor? Hall monitors?
Like students have to go to class.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like,
what I
they
was
can't just
wondering.
hang
I was
out
like,
in the
who's a
hallways.
hall monitor?
Yeah,
They just get college dropouts, high school dropouts to come back and be like, "You want to be a hall monitor?"
we'll give you credits until you do this for 6 years. You can graduate.
Who monitors the hall monitors?
Ooh, somebody did have one in high school.
Oh,
okay,
really?
Interesting.
Man, you know that if somebody volunteers to be a hall monitor, they're a fucking snitch. I would never tell them anything.
Dr. Ligma said we had like 400 students and 40 narcs. Were the narcs also students? Yes, they were. They were me. That's who they were. They were guys like me.
Wait, 400 students, you had 40 hall monitors? That seems like an insane ratio.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
you need 40 of them?
That's a good point, actually. It must be a
Because like when I went to
wide
school, all you did was do this.
Yeah.
And they eventually call you, but can I go to the washroom? And sometimes they'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Sometimes your teacher would say no.
Yeah.
Like-
Can you wait till the end of class? You know, like that
It's
kind of thing.
No, I'm going to piss my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to go. It's like, okay.
Really, I just got to get out of here because social studies is the worst class in fucking the history of Earth.
I fell asleep during a social studies class one time because we were doing a test.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at it and I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I was really tired and I just fell asleep and then woke up like unknown number of minutes later. I didn't know. I'm like, oh shit, everyone's writing their tests. I just fell asleep staring at mine. It was completely undone. And I went, all right. And then I went ahead and did the test and was done in about 20 minutes. Yeah. And then just went back to sleep. and did fine on the test. So it's like, oh, maybe none of this matters.
I was a firm believer of like if I blazed through a test too fast, I failed.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, this isn't working for me. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Bah! He snorts, thrusting the pass back into your hand. It's a forgery! You'll not fool me with that worthless scrap of vellum! And will not be taken in by a greedy old fool whose wits are as rusty as his armor he wears, shouts Pydo angrily. As his words echo along the street, a dozen villagers armed with an assortment of farming tools come to investigate the commotion. They form up in a line behind the old man, determined and ready to enforce his demand. What's the toll, you ask? Only a trinket you may have that takes our fancy, that's all. One item apiece, and you can continue on your way, replies the old man smugly. But let it not be said that we are without wit, he snaps, glaring at Pydo. We Stians pride ourselves on our sense of fair play and our love of riddles. Oh, yeah. Therefore, I shall make you an offer that satisfies us both. Answer me one riddle correctly, and you can pass through our village without paying the toll. Answer wrongly, or you give no answer at all, and you must pay the toll without question. Is it agreed? This is the kind of shit the series was missing.
I love this.
A random old guy comes out and is like, wow, fuck, we love riddles.
Yeah, yeah. You could kill all of us, but also just answer our riddle.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If you decide to agree to the old man's terms, I would definitely agree. Fuck,
Yeah.
100% agree. What do you mean, man? How would you ever say no to that? If like you're walking up to a village and an old man busts out the door covered in armor and it's like, stop, pay the toll, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna pay the toll, fuck you. I'm like, well, you're gonna have to pay the toll or answer a riddle. If you say no riddle, here's the toll, all whimsy is gone from your life.
Absolutely.
You have given up.
Yeah, go for the riddle.
Yeah.
See what happens.
See what happens. All right. Good, good, he exclaims gleefully, twisting his droopy mustache as he paces the muddy road. Answer me this riddle. If a brick counterbalances 3/4 of a pound plus 3/4 of a brick, how many pounds does the whole brick weigh? That's not a fucking riddle.
That's just
That's
math.
just a question. That's just a question.
It's just math.
If you can answer the old man's riddle, write down the solution and then turn to the section that is the same number as your answer. If you cannot answer the riddle, instead turn to 269. Okay. If a brick counterbalances 3/4 of a pound
Yeah.
plus 3/4 of a brick,
Yeah.
how many pounds does the whole brick weigh?
There's just like a guy in the background with some bricks being like, it's kind of important we figure this out.
So 1/4 of this brick weighs 3/4 of a pound.
Okay.
Right? Because if a brick has to counterbalance another brick, right? Same
Yes.
size.
Yeah.
So we know that a brick counterbalances 3/4 of a brick. So you take another brick and you chop it up so you have 3/4 left over.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, now I have to add on something to counterbalance. It's like, well, that quarter that's missing is 3/4 of a pound. So therefore, 3/4 of a pound times 4 is 3. Mm-hmm. So turn to 3.
You think it's 3?
I think it's 3.
I mean, the trick is it's got to be a whole number for the page number
Yeah.
thing to work.
But I mean, there's quarters involved. I'm not good at math. I'm not even going to try to answer this. I'm just going to trust Beej. I'm going to turn to 3. Holy shit, Beej. The villagers give a spontaneous cheer. Hooray! He solved the brick riddle!
We've been waiting on that answer for decades.
Start building houses. They're immediately just start.
Now we know why the barge sank. What? The brick barge.
You look over and the houses are all fucking tipped. Fuck, 3! Holy shit, dude. Okay. Cheer when they hear you answer the old man riddle correctly. This is the correct answer to the riddle posted in section 112. Well done, he says. You are right. If the brick counterbalances 3/4 of a brick plus 3/4 of a pound, then 1/4 of a brick must weigh 3/4 of a pound. The whole brick must weigh 4 times as much as this, which is, of course, 3 pounds.
Yes! I know! That's why I told you the answer!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Is he explaining to the... He's the school teacher.
He's a school teacher explaining to the audience.
He's pretending like he knew the answer. Like he's like, yes, that's definitely what I thought it was.
In this village, we arrive at math by consensus.
I like the idea that, like, okay, so, like, in this scenario, I am Lone Wolf and you are Pino.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know. And you're like, it's 3. And then I'm like, 3! You know? And like, yeah, I totally knew that you answered 3.
Yeah, he explains it to everybody, including
Could you explain it to my sidekick here,
Yeah.
who didn't really...
Pido puts his hand in his sword.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, fuck. The villagers are as good as their word. They stand aside and wish you safe passage as you leave Stia and resume your ride north. Dude, I want to live in a world that's like, all the villages in on this.
Yeah.
They're all like, well, we fucking answered the riddle, and they all fucking, like, they part.
Yeah.
It's like,
Make room for
they're
you.
all
It's like,
standing there with pitchforks.
well met, master of mathematics.
Do you think that like that's their riddle? Like that's the one riddle they have?
Oh, yeah. You think I don't think they have it. Yeah, I
And they
think
just
that's the
ask it to
one.
everybody,
I think it's the one riddle.
or do they have like they have to keep coming up with new riddles?
Dude, somebody needs to set up camp like just outside the village. Like, look, you're gonna get there. This guy's gonna bust out of a door. He's gonna ask you the stupid fucking brick riddle. Just say 3, and you'll be on your way. Like, thanks, dude. Okay, I appreciate it. Dap me up, bro.
The guy comes up and blocks the way. Who goes there? 3.
Fuck.
You know what'd be really funny too is the guy outside is like, look, they're gonna ask you a riddle, but I'll tell you what, for 5 gold crowns, I'll just give you the answer.
Yeah.
You can blow through.
For 3/4 of a gold crown and 1/4 of a silver crown, counterbalance with 4 pounds of brick.
Because I love the idea of you showing up and being like, the guy asks you a question, you're like, I paid 10 gold crowns to the answer for the answer to a math question I could have done in my head.
Yeah.
You feel like an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
And they're just working together.
Yeah.
Like the toll was only like 2 crowns. Too.
Dude. All right, turn to 135. Fuck, that's awesome. Holy shit, dude. God bless.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
fantastic.
dude. Give me more shit like this.
Yeah.
This is what I want. The sun is setting when you catch your first glimpse of Tharo on the side road ahead. Mud-colored walls, tall and fortified, surround its houses, which sit atop a broad, grassy rise known as Fortress Hill. Soldiers in tunics of scarlet and gray patrol the walls and stand guard at the huge wooden doors, which grant access to the town's south quarter. You ride along the straight dirt road toward a stone bridge that arches across a man-made canal encircling the hill. Once over the bridge, you pass up a ramp leading to the gatehouse. At the gate, a square-jawed soldier clad in silver chainmail demands to know your business before he will allow you entry to the town.
Tell him a riddle.
Okay, so that'd be so good, dude. Everybody come to you like, all right, fuck. 3/4 of a brick. Oh my god. And Pido's just like, god damn it, not the fucking brick thing again, dude. Every time. I'm like, it's a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
It gets the table talking. Know your business.
Pido's just like standing behind you, holding up his fingers with like 3 fingers held up.
It's 3. Just fucking say 3. If you wish to show him your pass, turn to 68. If you decide to not show him a pass, or if you no longer possess it, turn to 92. Well, surely showing them the pass will not end poorly for me. So
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that these people are on the up and up.
I mean, this guy has skin on his body.
That's true.
Probably fine.
He is wearing silver chainmail, which is a little weird, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
yeah,
silver
yeah.
be bad armor?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You're right.
I mean, gold's bad armor, but I don't know much about silver.
I hope it's just appearance, because if it is actually silver, it would be not. Yeah, you want to wear.
Wouldn't
iron
your
or-
skin turn green? Or is that gold?
Copper,
bad
nickel.
gold. Nickel?
Nickel is what you react to. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 68. Upon seeing Lord Adama's seal, the guard returns your pass, gives a stiff military salute, and commands that the gate be opened without delay. You return the man's salute and pass through the gatehouse arch into an open courtyard. 2 avenues lead away from the courtyard, Copperpiece Lane and Hogfoot Run. We're going to Hogfoot Run, brother, 282. That name is too good. Dude, I gotta show you. I keep flipping past this picture.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. We gotta get to the jungle.
Dude, that looks like the type of monster that sends you a picture of its dick.
I showed you my glorp, please respond.
Yeah, dude. That's insane, man.
Like, long after you've defeated it, you just keep getting text messages.
Yeah. That looks like that was taken with like a dude on his laptop like this, like doing this.
Yeah, that's like when you take a picture on your phone by accident, you're like, ew, dude, ew.
Yeah.
Fuck, why, who's posting that picture?
Yeah, man, you gotta work the angles, man.
Yeah. We took pictures all weekend, and that's the one you put on Facebook? What did I say, 282?
Yeah, 282.
Yeah.
We haven't been to the jungle yet.
No, fuck, we're not even there, dude. This is gonna be a long stream.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
It did take us a while to get to Castle Doom as well.
that's true.
Fair.
You follow the narrow winding street, passing several rows of dusty houses and shops. The noisy clack of window shutters signifies an end to another day's business as the shopkeepers close up for the night. The street turns eastward and begins to climb Fortress Hill. Halfway up the rise, you approach a squat building constructed of green glazed stone. A fat merchant stands in the doorway, waiting impatiently for customers despite the late hour. Good evening, he says in a thin, Good evening, he says in a thin and wheedling voice. Welcome to the Emporium of Rathradis, the storehouse of miracles. Oh my god, this book fucking bangs! Yes, dude! Give me more of this!
The storehouse of miracles.
Okay. Through the open doorway, you can see that the shop is brimful of curious magical paraphernalia.
Oh, Pydo loves
If you
that
choose
shit.
to enter the shop, turn 316. Yeah, I'm entering the shop.
Imagine, like, yeah, in like a tabletop RPG or a video game or something,
Yeah.
and just being like, no, I'm not interested in this shop full of magical items.
You mysterious man with an interesting past.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore this and go on.
Striking voice.
Yeah. The DM just sadly rips like 10 pages out of his book and
Yeah.
throws them away.
We're good. I shoot him. Fuck. That's like the DM nightmare, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like, was it a friend of mine that told me this story? I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. Where like a friend of mine was in a D&D campaign, and they were playing, and they went to this like kingdom, and they were like in the like throne room, and they were like talking to the king, and then one of the players was like, the king's a fucking doppelganger, and he just throws an axe at him and hits him and critically strikes him and kills him instantly. But it turned out he was a doppelganger. Like, just fucking randomly, just happened to be a doppelganger, and the DM was like, fuck, you know? Jesus
Was
Christ.
he playing a pre-written module or
No.
something? Oh my god.
Just fucking decided to be a weirdo.
Oh my god.
Sometimes, yeah. That's so funny to me. I was like, holy shit, what happened? Like, yeah, the DM was just like, yeah, that was, I mean, normally I would try to play it off cool, but I can't. That was too funny. That was a doppelganger.
There's
Yeah.
a similar thing, a friend of mine doing a D&D campaign, and they were just like in a dungeon, walking along the hallway, and then the DM is like, as you walk down the hall, and the guy goes, I cast Wall of Swords up.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
Like, before the DM has a chance to say what happens.
Yeah.
And the guy who was jumping from above them goes through the Wall of Swords. And just totally gets killed. And just be like, what?
How did you know?
Fuck, that's funny. You were walking down, I cast Wall of Swords directly above me.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. Fuck. Rathradis. Enter the shop 316. Yeah.
Or 336?
No, 316.
Okay, thank you.
316.
Oh, my vision.
Row upon row of glass-fronted cases fill the shop. They house many thousands of curios, each one bearing a handwritten tag neatly displaying the price of the item. There is a scroll parchment for spells, cubes of rare metal, amulets, talismans, ritual candles, potions, and powders, rings and rods and relics and long dead heroes, or of long dead heroes.
Okay, good.
And some long dead heroes. Remember that? What was that? Was that this series where the fucking taxidermist was like trying to poison us and then turn us into a human?
Yes.
A human fucking puppet.
Wasn't it the last?
That might be the last book.
Was it the last book or like?
That wasn't. No, that was like books ago.
I think
That
you
was
might
like
be
one of
right,
the
yeah.
first ones.
I could look it up, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't that long ago, but yeah, that was bad.
That was the taxidermy shop guy.
Pretty bad.
It was in book 6. Oh.
You know, cubes of rare metal. See if you can get like a tungsten cube. It's a good weapon. They're
Tungsten cube?
They're very small. They,
Yeah.
you know, but they're extremely heavy and extremely dense.
dense.
Yeah, you can do some
We're
real
gonna drop them on people. Climb the tower. Stand right there. We paint an X on the fucking thing. We're like, any Dark Lords of Helgadad want to sign up for my yoga class or something? Like, oh yes, I would love to sign up for the.
right through them. Yeah,
Chalk up another victory for the lone wolf.
that's why they call it Wolfram.
Yeah.
I'm very clever.
Beej is very clever. The display is fascinating, but your attention is drawn to one item in particular, a ring of translucent gray crystal. Your basic Kai sense revealed that nearly all of the mystical items for sale in the shop are simply clever fakes designed to fool the gullible, but the gray crystal ring radiates an energy that is genuinely magical. The price of the gray crystal ring is 120 loon. If you choose to purchase the ring, pay the merchant 120 loon or 30 gold crowns. If you wish to purchase the ring but can't afford it, turn to 242. What are you gonna bargain? Are you gonna steal it?
Well, I could. You start unbuttoning your top.
I'm just gonna buy it. We have the gold.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll buy a magical ring.
Let's see your DM. I buy that.
DM, I buy that.
Do we know what it does?
No.
We just bought it.
139. I just buy it. I don't care.
Okay.
It's magical. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It's cursed. Fuck. If it's cursed, we're turning the stream off and I'm going home.
What if it comes with free frozen yogurt?
The yogurt contains potassium benzoate.
That's bad.
That's bad. The merchant grins delightedly as he pockets your gold. You take the gray crystal ring from the display case and slip it on to the index finger of your right hand. It fits perfectly. Mark this gray crystal ring as a special item on your action chart. If you wish to dispose of any special items, the merchant will pay you 32 loon for each item that you sell. How much is that? It doesn't tell me how many gold 32 loon
8
is.
gold crowns. It's a multiple of 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a magical ring of sizing to your finger. Ooh, amazing.
No, I don't really want to get rid of any of these because we have a lot of these.
Yeah, that's fair.
What does the ring fucking do? Is there an entry in the back?
I'm sure we get into the jungle and it'll.
Hold up.
Yeah, like if you have a gray ring, it does something, I guess, presumably.
Yeah, it'll be one of those things that comes up in like 3 books.
Gray crystal ring.
Oh,
There's an entry in the back.
Wow.
Carved entirely from a single piece of gray crystal, this ring bears a special power that even the most rudimentary of Kai senses can detect. Though little is known of this ring's origins or the means of its craftsmanship, the band is a unique treasure that almost certainly predates the current age. Merely holding the ring is enough to feel the powerful magic within, and wearing it provides a potent form of protection.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Passive ability.
Yeah.
it's a ring of magic being.
Yeah, it's probably just like, if it just gives me some endurance points or something, I hope it does something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It'll be like that blue triangle pendant or whatever that we never picked up.
I thought we did get that.
Did we?
Yeah, we had that.
There was like one that we didn't have that was for a long time that we did not have
Oh,
for
yeah,
some
I don't
reason.
know.
But yeah, I can't
But we
remember.
did get one eventually.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue triangle is the symbol of the wizards or something, isn't
Right.
it? Yeah.
So got your harbor pass from book 2? I don't know, probably. Is that the red pass?
Oh right, that was that. Yeah,
That
I
was
think
like
that's
the
what the red
pass
pass
to get
was.
into a city that's on the other side of the
Hell
planet.
yeah, we'll
right
sell them
now.
the pass. Fuck. I guess we could sell this silver helmet too. We don't need it. Because the silver helmet we found ages ago.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll sell it. So we're back up to 33 gold. Well, we got it in book 5. I don't know how you all remember this shit. I mean, good on you. I'm not trying to criticize you, but just like, I am not good at remembering that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can barely remember what happens book to book. You know?
Yeah, they kind of blend together a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Leave the shop and continue to turn to 204. Still got the cess.
Yeah. I thought we might have the cess.
I don't have it written down.
Sounds kind of sus.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
Oh, what a good idea. We're
All
gonna
right,
go back
everybody.
through all the old books.
Yeah, we're gonna go back through our notes. We're gonna take a quick little 3-minute break, and everybody get up, get some water, stretch, and we'll be back very quickly. What's up, Stinkies? We're back.
After
Beach and smelly.
after selling stuff.
Yeah, sold a bunch of stuff.
Now,
We got a magic ring.
here's a philosophical question about RPG stuff.
Yeah.
Are you the kind of person that sells? Do you sell your starting equipment when you're playing an RPG?
If I can, yeah.
Oh God! Ever since I played a game where if you had the thing that the club you were given at the beginning of the game, and it's like if you have that club and you give it to so and so, they'll turn it into the most powerful weapon in the game.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Since then, I have never been able to sell a single thing in my inventory. I hate that shit.
I feel like everybody, I feel like there are a couple of games that did that and like scarred everybody that they're like, oh, I just have to keep everything now.
Yeah, I would rather it be like if you sold all that stuff to wherever, like you got rid of it all.
Yeah.
Then you could at least go to the store and be like, hey, I want to buy my club back. Like you'd be able to find it again and be like, Heroes Club, and be like, great, I want to buy that back. I'm going to turn it into the thing. Then I would feel better about it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm not really a
RPG
Well-
in that way.
Yeah, not in that way.
Path of Exile isn't like that.
That's different. That's not the same.
Okay.
You know. What page did I say?
204.
Okay. You arrive at a flagstone quadrangle. Quadrangle.
Yeah.
Flagstone quadrangle. What the fuck is it? What do they mean by quadrangle?
Quadrangle is just a 4-sided polygon, like a field, like a courtyard.
Oh, just like a square.
Yeah.
Square.
Why don't they just say
Quad.
square?
Well, because it's not square. It's long.
Like
Like a rectangle, but quadrangle.
I get you.
And
I
it might
get
be
you.
irregular shapes.
That's what they mean when they're like, hey, come join us in the quad.
Yeah.
That's what quad means.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the quad is just like a big open space of, yeah.
Okay. It is well lit by the street lanterns which hang from the first floor balcony of a large and unusual building constructed of blue stone, with silver and scarlet veins running all through it. The bricks have been polished to give it. So the bricks are 3/4.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
The bricks have been polished to give a mirror-like shine. A huge wooden door, banded with copper, dominates the entrance, above which a bronze cast depicts a flaming broadsword with the words, Temple of the Sword, engraved along the blade. Beyond the temple, a street ascends to a stone watchtower. It is built on the peak of a hill and dominates the town. If you have a map of Thero, you may consult it before choosing any of the following options. If you have the Magnified Discipline of Pathmanship, turn to 327. Well, I do, so...
That made that easy.
327.
I love Temple of the Sword. Great band.
That's a band?
Temple of the Dog is what I was thinking of. But
To the left of the main door, you notice 3 symbols engraved on the speckled blue stone. They are a bed, a horse, and a loaf of bread. You recognize their significance, for you have seen similar markings on hostels and monasteries during your travels in the East. By displaying these symbols, the monks of this temple offer travelers a meal, stabling for the horses, and a bed for the night. If you wish to take advantage of this offer, turn to 78. If you choose not to stay here overnight, you can investigate the watchtower by turning to 14. Yeah, I'll stay here. No worries. None of these. This first one was bad, okay? I'll give you that much. The second one?
can I get a horse sandwich?
I don't know.
This is like those signs that you see down the highway, like, next rest stop.
Yeah. The gas, fork, and then
Horse.
horse.
Gas, fork, and horse.
Yeah. The three fundamental desires.
Yeah.
Belle, Biv, DeVoe.
Yeah.
So you're going to take advantage of the offer?
Yes. 78. You dismount and climb the steps leading to the temple doors. An old man dressed in brown robes answers your knock and invites you and Pido inside. A novice attends to your horses. Stepping through the door is like stepping into another world. The air is sweet with incense and flickering lights, cast by a long row of squat red candles. You do little to illuminate the gloomy... Okay, the air is sweet with incense and flickering lights, cast by a long row of squat red candles. Do little to... That's so weird. Is that sentence wrong? Am I...
The
Let's try this
flickering
again.
light, it's just there's a long clause in there.
Does little. Yours says does little. Mine says do little.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That
that is wrong.
The flickering light do little. Oh, I see, because it's referring to candles. The
Like
long
here-
row of squadron candles do
I'm
little.
going to prove my point. So it's long row, comma, do little.
Yeah, I would not put a comma there, because
Yeah.
then you could say the candles do little.
Yeah.
Oh, but the lights, they're saying flickering lights do little. Because Paul, you have a singular light.
yeah,
he
okay,
has
I get it
plural
now.
lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Making me sound stupid. You follow the old man along a vaulted corridor, down several flights of stairs, and finally into a torchlit refectory. A delicious smell of cooking wafts from an open hatch in the wall, together with the sounds of people in the kitchen beyond. Be seated, says the old man, pointing to a stout oak table that is laid out for supper. Enjoy our humble food. May it revive you after your travels and fortify you for the road ahead. Another monk enters the chamber. He is carrying 2 steaming plates of meat stew. He sets them down before you and blesses the food with the words, Gaj Kog Zutag. You are hungry after your day's journey and must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. If you wish to eat the appetizing stew, turn to 336. If you choose to eat a meal from your backpack instead.
Pulls out your Tupperware.
Why would it give us that choice?
Because it could be poisoned.
Really?
I mean, maybe.
We don't trust anybody, do we?
It could be poisoned.
I mean, Pido's here with us. He's got to eat the stew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make Pido eat the stew first.
Pido, take a bite. I don't fucking want to. Fuck you. That's
Not your taster? What the hell's the
I'm
matter
not
with
gonna die
you?
for you. Jesus.
Anybody know what poison is in the local dialect?
No. Well, I'm gonna eat it because it'd be really rude to pull out a loaf of bread. Be like, no, I'm good, dog. You know, 336. I'm actually vegan. You know.
It's okay. All his meat is vegan.
I like the idea that he just like puts the food down in front of you and like, this is poisoned.
This is poison. You're going to eat it. All right, 336. The stew tastes as good as it smells, and you both make short work of your meal. The monks smile and nod their heads approvingly. Come. The dean wishes to see you before you retire, says one, motioning for you to follow as they leave the refectory. The dean's chamber is a domed hexagonal room hung with tapestries depicting strange and grotesque creatures. Numerous plinths stand upon the richly carpeted floor, each supporting large bowls filled to the brim with a silvery liquid. A gust of air disturbs the tapestry on the far wall. Seconds later, it is moved aside to reveal an elderly man in a hooded black robe. Have you eaten? He asks, his voice strangely cold and monotonal. Have you eaten? Yes, okay. Yeah. Have you eaten? Yes, master, the monks reply with one voice. Oh, fuck, we're dead. Good, he says, stepping closer. Leave us. The monks depart, clicking the door shut behind them. Gradually, the light in the chamber grows dimmer. If you have the Magnified Discipline of Divination, or if you have a Crystal Star Pendant, turn to 343. That's us. We have that.
Wow, they don't let us have the Crystal Star pendant on
That's interesting.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
If you have the Magicai Discipline of Divination, you intuit that something bad is happening.
yep.
It can no longer stop it.
You are in the presence of great evil. Your skin prickles and your blood runs cold as you recoil at the sudden realization. Yet your alarm soon turns to fear as a new threat begins to manifest itself. Turn to 190.
Well,
Man. Okay, we're 0 for 2 on monk temples. Your futile quest is over, mortal, says the hooded man. His emotionless voice is like a rusty spike stabbing at your mind. Instinctively, you reach to your weapon, but your hand begins to shake. You can no longer control your fingers. You glance at Pydo to see that he, too, is shivering uncontrollably. Suddenly, a wave of pain tears at your stomach, and your legs buckle at the knees. You groan in agony and fall heavily to the ground, clutching at your burning stomach with trembling fingers. Pydo lets out a scream of anguish and drops unconscious at your side. You cannot but envy his oblivion as the terrible pain begins to course through your body.
Lactose intolerance is a hell of a thing.
If you have the Magnified discipline of curing and have reached the rank of primate, turn to 146. Yeah!
Yeah, you called it.
146. You muster all your strength to fight the deadly poison that has infiltrated your blood. Your improved power of curing suppresses the pain and slows the progress of the insidious toxin, enabling you to face your would-be assassin. A flicker of surprise registers in the cold black eyes of your opponent. As you stagger to your feet and unsheath your weapon, lose 5 endurance points and turn to 113.
It would be awesome if you had if the power of divination told you, instead of telling you the evil-looking guy was evil,
Yeah.
told you not to eat the stew.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gaj Aki Amaz, hisses the monk. I guess that wasn't a hiss, but as he pulls back the hood of his black robe, you gasp in shock as you stare upon a ghastly transformation. The monk's face is writhing and contorting as his skin tightens and grows darker. Tattered flesh drops from his sunken cheeks to hang in festoons beneath the exposed lower jaw. A snake-like tongue, black and narrow, flickers between curved fangs that have arisen from the lower jaw. A sickening dread fills your heart when you recognize the creature standing before you. It is a Hellghast, a nightmarish agent of the Dark Lords. Its demonic eyes glow like red-hot coals. It emits a shrill cry and raises its claw-tipped hands. If you possess the Summer Sword, the Dagger of Vashna, a jeweled mace, or a blue steel spear, turn to 30. If you do not possess any of these special items, but if you have the divination and have reached the rank of tutelary, turn to 183. In any other case, turn to 75. Well, 30 it is.
I do not have the... What happens if you have all of those things? Can you just throw them all at the guy?
Random bullshit, go!
Yeah. As you raise your magical weapon above your head, the Hellghast shrieks and steps back, its eyes glowing red with fear and loathing. It recognizes the ancient power you wield, a power that you can bring about its total destruction. The creature is immune to mind blast, blah, 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 blah. We blow one of its legs off, and then we feed it stew until it explodes.
Why did we blow one of its legs off?
So it can't move.
Okay.
And then you leave and go back and get a bunch of stew.
Yeah.
And the rest of the monks are like, hey, what you doing? I was like,
I blow their legs off.
I got
too.
hungry.
Anybody that questions me gets a leg blown off.
But just one.
Just one.
All right, we leave and get a tureen of the stew.
Yeah.
And then we force feed it with a funnel.
Meanwhile, Pydo's dying.
Until it explodes. Meanwhile, Pydo's dying. But this ain't about him.
Yeah.
This is about sending a message.
It's about sending a message, dog. God. 268. It is about sending a message, dude. I'm sick of these monks all betraying me.
Yeah.
268. A wretched cry of pain and despair fills the chamber as you strike the killing blow. The Hellghast falls, its flesh transforming rapidly into a putrid green gas that seeps from the vents in its tattered robe. Your mind reels at what has just occurred, but you dare not dwell on the fearful implications, for the poison in your system is beginning to overwhelm your healing power. You must act quickly if you are to save both yourself and Pydo from the fatal toxin that is fast flowing through your veins. If you have either a potion of Lomspur, Rendalem's elixir, or weed herb,
Look at
the
that.
payoff, dude.
That's good stuff.
We have weed herb. Turn to 178. I think we have 2 out of 3. Maybe we have all of those. I don't know, man.
I think you have a potion of Lomspur still, don't you?
Yeah, I have a ton of. I just have. Most times, if it asks me if I need a specific thing and I remember us having it, I'm assuming I still have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
178. We can smoke some weed.
Yeah.
178. Smoke some weed, listen to some Tragically Hip. Talk about how this is real fucking music. You force yourself to swallow the potion and fight to stay conscious long enough for it to take effect. Gradually, you feel your strength returning. The pain and nausea disappear, and your limbs stop their uncontrollable shivering as the potion and your latent Kai skill neutralize the toxin that is flowing in your blood. Now you use your skill to try and save your companion's life. Placing your hands on his chest, you transfer the warmth of your healing power into Paido's poisoned body, breaking down the toxin by degrees. The treatment is slow and laborious, and it is dawn of the following day before you know for sure if your skill and perseverance have saved his life. Turn to 285.
Sorry. Apparently, in one of the books, or at least at one point, they give you a key to actually like translate the things those guys are saying.
Oh.
And Beowulf in the chat, apparently, when the guy gave you the thing of Stu, he literally said, "Die in pain."
Ah.
So he was really hoping you didn't know his language.
Yeah, what'd you just say? Nothing.
It's a common thing we say around the table.
Yeah. The flicker of an eyelid and a trickling bead of sweat are the first signs of Paido's recovery. Slowly he stirs into consciousness, waking from a sleep that was very nearly his last. He can remember nothing of the ordeal. When you tell him all that has happened, he shakes his head in disbelief. So you blew one leg off and then filled them with stew until they exploded.
And I was laying there dying the whole time?
Yeah. Where'd you get the stew? Well, I walked to the monastery, and anybody that asked me what I was doing, I blew one of their legs off. That's fucked up. Jesus. A Helgas, he says, incredulous. How can it be? The servants of the Dark Lord Ganag have infiltrated this monastery, you reply. They have kept themselves hidden, but I fear the day is fast approaching when they will rise up and wreak havoc in this town. Already they know our true identities, and I wager they know why we're here. This is bitter news, Lone Wolf, says Paido, his face etched with worry. We can afford to delay no longer. If Telestria falls to Dark Lord Ganag before we reach the Denarg, then the quest is lost.
Okay.
It is a sobering thought, but you do not dwell on it. You help Paido to his feet and cast your eyes around the chamber in search of a way out. If you took Paido's sword during the fight, you will now return it to him. Turn to 201. Why would I ever take Paido's sword? I have a fucking laser sword.
Absolutely.
Yes, if you've got nothing else good.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh no, it's a bee man.
It's Jeff Goldblum.
Help me.
Yeah.
Help me.
One of the bowls begins to emit a faint humming sound. The surface of its silvery liquid swirls and glows brighter, casting a phosphorescent light on the dome ceiling. The sparkling mist slowly clears, and a strange image takes shape, condensing and forming into something wholly alien, something that resembles the head of a monstrous fly. Its great, multifaceted eyes stare down at you, gleaming darkly with black fire, like two huge clusters of evil jewels. Tanashoka Nadaknar Ganag, booms a ghastly, rasping voice. Then, with a stifled cry of rage and recognition, the image clouds over and the light fades to a dull glow. The terrible visage of Dark Lord Ganag has disappeared. That's Ganag? He's a bug?
This is like Star Wars. He has the hologram where it's like, yes, Dark Lord Ganag.
I'm kind of impressed that you know what a monstrous fly would look like, because it's like flies are really tiny, right? I've never actually in real life taken a fly and then looked at it up really close to see what its head looks like.
You ever looked at a picture?
But I looked at a photo, like a macro photo of one, right? So in this world where they don't have like macro photography, how do you know what a fly's head looks like if flies are all tiny?
I don't know, fucking guess.
I guess. I'm poking some holes in this here.
Yeah, you are.
Like it with his you know how flies, like with his little legs, you know, flies, he's probably just like he's always like rubbing his little feet together.
Doing this one. How do they pick anything up? Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd never be able to do a business deal because they can't do a firm handshake.
Right.
You break his hand.
Just grab it. Crunch.
By the gods, gasped Pydo, shocked to the core by what he has seen. What manner of beast was that? However, you do not reply, for you sense that he already knows the dreadful answer. Swiftly, you search the chamber. Behind a throne-like chair of chiseled stone, you discover several useful items. A sword, a bow, 3 arrows, and enough food for 2 meals.
Definitely take food from this place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to take the 2 meals.
Gotta get that
They
delicious.
can't poison everything,
Yeah.
True.
you know?
Yeah, can I get seconds of that stew?
Die a painful death. Also, set into the back of the chair, you locate a lever. It activates a portal in the opposite wall. The tapestry that conceals it is drawn aside, and you can see a stairway flanked by torches descending to a passage far below. Come, says Pydo. This room chills my blood. You move to follow him as he descends the stairs, stopping briefly to kick over the bowl of glowing silvery liquid that projected the image of Dark Lord Gnog. Fuck you. Just on our way out? Just for the love of the game?
It sounds like a thing we would do.
Yeah, that's something I would say. Yeah, I fucking kick it over.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you weird bug. Turn 259. The stairs lead down to a vast network of catacombs that stretch in every direction. It would be easy to lose yourself in this maze of tunnels, but your Kai tracking skills, heightened by the pressing need to escape from the monastery, help you avoid the hazards and dead ends of these sprawling burial vaults. Following the sound of dripping water, you discover a circular stone trap door in the ceiling. Pydo cups his hands around your foot and lifts you nearer to the tunnel roof, enabling you to open the trap door. Early morning daylight streams into the passage as you lift the slab of wet stone and slide it aside. You have emerged in the courtyard on the north side of the monastery. 2 monks stand guard at the double doors of a low, timber-framed building on the other side of the paved enclosure. Fortunately, a line of bushy fruit trees encircling the courtyard provide all the cover you need to avoid their watchful eyes. You crouch in the shadows and watch as the monks leave their post to enter the building. A minute later, the doors swing open and they reappear, both on horseback, and ride off through an archway to the right. The courtyard is now empty, but you curse their departure, for the horses they are riding are yours and Pydo's. If you choose to enter the stables, turn to 54. If you decide to escape on foot through the archway, turn to 72.
Oh, man.
I'm going into the stables, dude. We need horses. We're not fucking walking.
All right.
Oh man, maybe they'll have like
Super horses?
cool evil horses.
Why wouldn't they take the cool evil horses, Paul?
Yeah.
Why do they take our horses?
Because maybe they want to be like inconspicuous.
Maybe they couldn't tell the difference.
I'm sorry, I don't see horses. I don't see horse race.
Oh.
Yet you race horses. Curious.
Yes.
I'm very smart. The stable is full of fine horses. All as sound and as sturdy as the mounts given to you by Lord Adama. Pydo acts as lookout while you saddle up 2 black stallions. You are making the final adjustments to their bridles when Pydo hisses a warning. 4 monks! They're coming this way! You mount your fresh steeds and gallop out of the stable, scattering the startled monks who have just reached the door. In an act of desperation, what are 4 monks doing going to the stables?
Just because they like to tend horses? What?
Just dudes being bros?
Oh. Ooh. Hey, yeah, okay.
One of the monks unsheathes his sword and hurls it at your back.
What do I do with this? Throw it! Oh, shit.
You fucking asshole!
The other 3 guys don't unsheath their swords before they throw them at you.
The deadly blade spins through the air with alarming accuracy. Pick a number on the random number table. If you have the Magnified disciplines of Hunt Mastery and Divination, add 3 to the number you have picked. If you have completed the Lore Circle of Fire, add 1. Do I need both Hunt Mastery and Divination, I guess?
To
Yeah.
finish the lore circle? Okay.
No, I mean like to get the bonus.
But you do have the lore circle, right?
Do I have the Lore Circle of Fire, though? I don't think
you
I
have
have the
different-
Lore
you have a
Circle of
different
Fire. There's different ones.
Okay. Yeah, because the other one does say it's just Hunt Mastery and Divination, and you get to add your number.
Yeah.
So if you have Hunt Mastery and Divination, there's no way you can get the 0 to 2. So that's not very optimistic.
One sec.
Random number.
No, because I don't have weapon mastery.
Well,
Okay.
You just gotta
Well-
do this straight then. No problem. What are the chances of getting a 0 or 2? There you go.
That's a 4.
Sure.
Done.
Take the 4.
No worries.
Yeah. 219. What if that's the one that kills you?
Yes. 4 is the number of death.
Yeah.
The other one was definitely a death shot.
Ah, good.
The sword whistles past your head and gouges a chunk of stone from the courtyard arch. You hear the monks shouting, and you dig in your heels, steering your horse through the archway and along a narrow street that leads to the quadrangle. At this early hour, there are few obstacles to slow your escape as you gallop headlong through the twisting streets of Tharo. It is not until you reach the town's north gate that you finally rein in your horse to a halt. Turn to 347. Damn, it's not the piggy. The North Gate guards, tired and irritable after the long night's watch, grumble wearily at your demand for the gate to be open. What's the hurry? Growls one guardsman. Matter of life or death, is it? Sneers the other. Yeah, there's fucking monks coming, dude, and they all got guns. Mm-hmm. The portcullis finally clinks open, and you leave the town, riding the broken dirt track towards the distant hills and the frontier town of Seata. Gray-brown grasses brush your shins as you cross this wild, uncultivated plain. Accompanying your ride is an unnatural silence which is broken only occasionally by the cawing of ravens circling like vultures overhead. By midday, you are among the hills. The terrain becomes increasingly rocky, undulating like a storm-tossed ocean. The tall plains grass has given way to sad little plants, scraggy and deformed, stunted by the winds that sweep down from the barren wastes of Ogia. The track passes through a narrow valley where a small stone cabin stands beside the entrance to a disused mine shaft. As you approach the cabin, you catch a glimpse of a face at the window. If you wish to stop at the cabin, turn to 85. If you choose to investigate the mine, turn to 120. If you decide to continue along the valley, turn to 152. I mean, I feel like investigating everything is just getting me in trouble, but I'm going to go investigate the cabin.
Oh, okay.
Someday we'll actually reach this jungle.
Yeah. Yeah, the further we get, we keep discovering that there's actually less and less plants.
Yeah, it's true. You peer through the tiny circular window where you saw the face, but the gloomy interior appears to be deserted. The stone cabin consists of 2 rooms, one at the front and one at the rear. Anybody home? You call in a friendly voice. You pause for a few moments, but you receive no reply. Silently, you motion to Pido to investigate the rear of the hut while you enter by the front door. If you have the Magnified Discipline of Divination, turn to 94. If you don't possess the skill, turn to 298. Well, 298.
It's I feel like divination was so heavily dealt with previously.
Yeah.
No.
Huh.
Well, I mean, they just introduced it this expansion, so they're trying to make it a big deal, you know?
Divination tells you that there is a bucket of water
Over the doorway?
on the doorway.
As soon as you step into the cabin, you are attacked by a man wielding a pickaxe handle. Wait, just a handle, not even a pickaxe?
Yeah. Just gonna club.
He is a lean, hollow-eyed rogue with a vivid scar that runs on a ragged line from his forehead to his chin. He shouts a curse and makes a swing for your head. Rogue Minor. Unless you have the Magnified Discipline of Hunt Mastery, reduce the combat skill by 3 points for the first 2 rounds to combat. Do the surprise of the attack. If you win the combat, do 321. Yeah. Trying to think.
Throw some stuff on the floor, make him slip on it.
Actually, we point the summer sword at the ground and we shoot a hole to the Earth's core, and he falls straight down to the middle of the planet and fucking explodes.
He's a miner. He likes to. Yeah.
So you like being below ground, do you? Fucking pew, fucking
Wow. I really went for overkill on that one.
Yeah. What's the name of the game, Paul?
It's like one of those serious, like, cutscene deaths.
Yeah. And his name was James Turner. You like falling down holes? Well, I don't like it. 321.
It's when the enemy's attack animation destroys the entire planet you're standing on.
Yeah.
I cast Supernova.
The rogue slumps dead at your feet. Seconds later, the door to the back room splinters and breaks as Pydo hacks through it with a sword. What kept you so long? You ask, cheekily, when finally the door gives way and he staggers, sweating and exhausted, into the room. He smiles ruefully, and after pausing to get his breath back, he invites you to come and see what he has found in the back room. Small sacks, each filled with nuggets of silver, are stacked in a huge mound that reaches almost to the ceiling.
Jesus.
No wonder he fought so desperately, you say, staring at the hoarded treasure. There's enough silver here to pay a king's ransom. You may take some treasure before you leave. Each sack of silver counts as one backpack item. But
Is that just it? Just take as much as you want?
I don't know, man.
It doesn't say how much it's worth either.
I'll take a couple. I'm not keeping track of my inventory.
Yeah, who's going to miss it, right?
Oh, it's that one. If you choose to leave the cabin and continue to the valley, turn to 152. If you decide to investigate the mine, turn to 120. I'll investigate the mine.
Yeah.
120. Nailed across the entrance to the shaft is an old wooden board. It warns you to stay away. The silver mine was closed down shortly after the main tunnel collapsed. 20 miners were buried alive, and their names are carved into the pit props that surround the entrance to the shaft as a memorial. You are reading the list of names when you hear the tap of a hammer breaking stone. It is coming from somewhere in the depths of the shaft. If you choose to enter the mine, turn to 194. If you decide to leave the mine and continue your journey, 194. 194. Dude, we're going in.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? Just hamper my innate curiosity about the world around me?
Yeah, you're hearing a thing, you're like, nobody should be alive down there.
Maybe one of those miners lived. You know?
Yeah. Has been living off of eating silver.
You duck under the board and step into the gloom, taking care to tread lightly around the mounds of rubble and pools of water that obscure the tunnel floor. Soon, the light from the entrance fades into total darkness. Ahead, the sound of hammering continues. If you have a lantern, a torch, and tinderbox, or a cult fire sphere, turn to 283.
Yeah.
God, this fire sphere keeps paying dividends, brother. That is one of the all-time finds of all time. Truly just...
Yeah.
In the flickering light, you are able to see that a large section of the tunnel floor ahead has collapsed. Gingerly, you edge around the deep hole and continue along the passage. The hammering grows louder until you arrive at a new tunnel branching off to the left. Recent excavation has exposed a rich vein of silver ore that glitters brightly in the dim light. As you peer down the new shaft, you see a dwarf in a miner's hat. He is hammering at the ore with a mattock. If you choose to call out to him, turn to 165. If you decide to leave him to his work, he can return. No, we'll call out to him.
What are the chances of him being related to the other guy?
Probably pretty low, Paul, if I had to guess. The dwarf stops hammering. Is that you, Filcher? He asks, squinting along the tunnel. When he realizes you are not Filcher, he curses and hurls his mattock at your head. You duck aside, but the pick-like weapon spins past and catches Pydo full in the chest. He screams and falls at your feet. Desperately, you try and save him, but the wound he has received is fatal. Anger wells up, and you turn to confront his killer, but only to find yourself staring into the bell-shaped muzzle of a Boer melee musket. The dwarf pulls the trigger, and you are decapitated in an instant by a blast of buckshot. It may be of some consolation to learn that your killer did not escape unpunished. The shockwave of the blast brought down the tunnel ceiling and buried him alive. Tragically, your life and your quest ends here.
He shot you.
Yeah, he fucking shot our asses, dude.
All right,
You know, the
dwarf.
Kai discipline of bulletproof.
Yeah. Well, we can't do that one.
So there's nothing in this tunnel. I guess.
There's nothing here. We gotta go to 152. Or we die.
Huh. All right.
Okay.
Isn't Pydo a battle wizard? Well, yeah. Didn't say how good of a battle wizard. You know what I mean? They didn't say
Yeah,
like,
so-
yeah, Pydo's a veteran of many campaigns. You're just like, no, he's a battle wizard.
Yeah, you might need like 20 seconds to cast a thing, you know.
Yeah, wizards are notoriously susceptible to a giant hammer being thrown at their face.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What happens to you if somebody throws that at you? You know? You're not doing much better.
Could I duck fast enough? I don't think I could.
No.
No.
The track continues along the rock-strewn valley floor, through a thicket of stunted trees, and climbs slowly toward a ridge of hills whose peaks have been worn smooth by countless years of wind and harsh weather. You stop briefly at a babbling stream to allow your horses to drink. Your rumbling stomach reminds you that you are hungry and in need of food. You must now eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. When the horses have quenched their thirst, you continue your steady climb to the ridge. On reaching the crest of the ridge, you look upon a sight that sends a shiver down your spine. Turn to 24.
Luckily, you have all this leftover stew.
Did we bring any of that poison stew? Yeah. We got to say the words before we serve it to people, though.
It's like, I know I shouldn't, but it was so good.
Yeah.
Dying agony.
In the distance, you see a pall of dense black smoke rising into the sky. At its base, there is a fortress wall and a cluster of cottages which are feeding the greedy flames. Seattle burns. To the north of the dome town, an army of black-clad troops covers the hills. The black wolf head banners of Ogia sway on long poles, fluttering grimly above the ranks of the merciless horde. Along the track, a great procession of men, women, and tear-stained children come toward you. Some are on horseback, some in carts, and some have bundles of possessions clutched to their soot-blackened chests. They stumble forward in silence, their eyes filled with terror and despair. A soldier, bleeding from a deep wound to his head, rides past the crest shouting, "Turn back! Turn back! The armies of darkness are approaching!"
Wow.
It is impossible to continue westward along the track. The dirt road is completely clogged with refugees from Seattle, and the Ogian hordes stand poised to launch an attack from the hills. Only 2 courses of action are left open to you. You can turn back along the track, or you can ride west across the hills towards the Mordril Forest. Didn't somebody say something about Mordril Forest?
Shit.
Didn't the lady say the only safe pass is through Mordril Forest?
Yes.
Yeah. She was
Or-
like,
I did not write that down, though.
She said, either go to Mortal Forest or don't go to... She said something about Mortal Forest.
She did.
yeah. Yeah, she told us to go to the sister. It was like, go to the forest.
It was on
Okay.
page 42.
All right, 311.
I love the idea where it's like, yes, right. The old, the soothsayer, she said Mordril Forest.
Yeah.
Did she say go or don't go?
She said, always put salt in your eye.
Yeah. Always drink your Ovaltine. It's an ad? You and Pydo wheel your horses around and follow the crest of the ridge. Expertly, you manage to steer them down a steep bank of loose shale and then spur them on at a brisk pace along a dried-out gully. Soon, the gully becomes a stream of sparkling water, fed by an underground spring. Ooh. A rumble, like the sound of a distant storm, warns you that the vast army of Zegron, war chief of Ogia, is now less than 20 miles away. Turn to 136. You follow the stream until it enters a long corridor of towering trees, which descends towards the bank of a swift-flowing brook. It is a tributary of the river Siad. You stop here to bathe your faces in the stream's icy water and to stare at the mass of blue-green giant trees that fill the western horizon.
All right.
The Mordril Forest, says Pydo, with a note of trepidation in his voice. It was once a wondrous forest, a place of light and goodness. The trees grew strong, and the birds and the beasts were the fairest of any forest breed. However, the Mordril has grown dark and dismal of late. The Denarg encroaches, feeding its sickness to the soil and poisoning the saplings and the creatures that dwell there still. It is a doomed forest, doomed to become part of the Denarg swamp. You remount your horse and cross the brook. As you climb the opposite bank, you notice a set of freshly made tracks in the soft earth. If you have the Magnified Discipline of Pathmanship, turn to 256. Okay.
Okay.
As At first, you think that the tracks are those of a black bear, the paw prints being in a similar size and depth. Yet a closer examination changes your mind. These prints... Sorry. These prints were left... these prints were left by a biped, a 2-footed animal that walks upright. Thanks. I wasn't aware that that's what a biped was. You have never before come across tracks like these, and judging from the size of the prints, you do not want to meet the creature that made them. Turn to 342.
You should avoid any of these so-called bipeds.
Looks down. No! Fuck! I'm a biped!
A race of bipeds here?
You urge your horse up the steep bank and across the fallen branches that litter the trail beyond. Less than a mile from the brook, you hear the sound of rushing water. The track bears north, and you see a roaring waterfall cascading into a rocky pool, its surface lost in a cloud of fine spray. A huge tree has fallen across the pool, creating a bridge, and the track leads straight towards it. You are halfway across the tree bridge, looking down at the swirling spray and foaming water below, when a ghastly howl rings out above the thundering noise of the waterfall. You look up and stare slack-jawed at the creature that is advancing towards you now across the tree bridge. Turn to 212.
Oh yeah, we get our quarterstaff and like
You know what's funny? I
Robin
just
Hood.
watched fucking
Robin Hood.
that clip, that fucking this morning. I watched that clip of the Kevin Costner Robin
Prince of
Hood.
Thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Little John and Kevin fighting each other in the. He's like,
Nice.
I can't swim. And he's like, stand up. Damn, you got me. That guy's a moron, man. What do you-
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you panic, you don't.
I just watched that this morning. It was so funny. He's like, oh, me name's John Little.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'll
or
call
should
you
I
Little
Little John?
John.
And he's like,
I'm huge though.
yeah, it's fucking massive. My name's John Little, though. Just call me John Little. Why did you swap it around? Because I'm Robin. Whoa.
Well,
Okay. That's cool. It is a huge pear-shaped beast with a hunchback and a white lizard-like head. That's so cool. Ew. Do you think it's in the thingamajig? In the back? I'm gonna look.
what is it called? That's the
I don't
problem.
know. We
like-
can see its picture though. I don't think there's many monsters that look like that, Beej. You know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna get it confused with something.
Fair.
I don't see it back here.
Okay.
Okay. The creature gives a strange snickering cry as slowly it edges nearer and nearer. It is a huge pear-shaped beast with a hunched back and a white lizard-like head. Awkwardly, it shuffles upright on 2 large hairy paws. At first glance, it looks as if 2 totally separate creatures have been joined together at the waist. The lower half of its body is covered with a coarse, spiky fur. The upper body is pale and hairless, heavily veined, with long, sinewy forearms. It raises its snout to savor the scent of your frightened horse, and it opens its fanged jaws. If you have a bow and wish to use it, turn to 17. If you do not have a bow or do not wish to use it, I do have a bow. I do have some arrows. 17.
Grabs the arrows out of the air and throws them back at you. You die.
Your horse is panic-stricken. The tree bridge is too narrow for it to be able to turn around, and Pido's mount is so close behind that you are unable to back up without risk of sending both horses over the edge. Pick a number on the round table. If you have completed the lore circles of fire and light, add 3 to this number. If you have weapon mastery with bow, add another 3. Oh, we're going to fail this one.
I see a 6.
No, that's a 1.
Okay.
Total is 7 or lower, turn to 6. Well, the arrow misses its mark by several yards. Fuck.
Wow.
Several yards? We weren't even close. streaking away into the forest behind the creature. There's no time for a second shot. Hurriedly, you shoulder your bow and make ready to draw a hand weapon as the beast closes in for the attack. 333. I don't die, do I? Okay. The slimy stench of the creature drives your horse wild with fear, forcing you to dismount and advance along the tree bridge on foot to meet it. Suddenly, there is a fearful cry as your panic-stricken horse careers backward into Pido's mount. He fights to keep control of his own frightened horse, but the panic is infectious, and with a crack of splintering wood, their stamping hooves break away the edge of the tree bridge. You watch with horror as both horses fall headlong into the watery abyss. Pido leaps from his mount as it falls, grabbing hold of the ledge or of the edge of the splintered wood, but it is wet, and you can see his fingers slipping. Instinctively, you move to save him, but the stinging lash of a clawed paw reminds you of the creature that you must face first. Anapheg. Creature of Agarash the Damned is immune to Mind Blast. Wait a minute, that was in the glossary. It just didn't have the same picture. It looked different. Excuse me. Anapheg, a terrifying mutant that defies nature by uniting two distinct species into one monstrous form. Their upper halves, pale and veiny, bear the unmistakable lizard-like heads of the Agarashi, while the lower halves are shrouded in a coarse fur and end in cloven hooves. Despite their lumbering appearance, Anapheg are capable of surprising bursts of speed when attacking or fleeing. These abominations were born of vile experiments conducted by the Nadziranim in the shadowy laboratories of Nadgazad. In their quest to produce a unit capable of disrupting freeland cavalry, the Nadziranim captured the last remaining infertile Agarashi and extracted their noxious body oils to unsettle their prey. However, the Agarashi's ancient blood proved to be powerful, and the Nadziranim succeeded in creating a fertile type of Anapheg by severing the upper half of the Agarashi and grafting it onto the lower half of a black bear. So, okay. So, this implies that every Anapheg has been the top half of this thing sewn on
to the
because
bottom
like it's never gonna. They're not like if an Anapheg and an Anapheg fuck each other.
Yep.
They're not gonna be. Like what are they gonna be?
They're
not gonna be a conjoined version.
No, because
of what they are because they've been sewn together.
Yeah, because the DNA of the hang on.
They'll be bears.
Where are their genitals?
I don't know. With the bear part?
If it's just in the bear part, then it would just be they would just give birth to bears over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are all the top half of the bears?
That's true, actually. What did they do with all the top half? Maybe they ate them? I don't know. As to not be wasteful?
It's interesting. Then also they were like, why they could have made like bear centaurs. They could have just cut like the head off and just like mounted the body on. You could have had like 6-limbed whatevers. That's maybe a little overkill, you know.
Yeah, that's overkill.
Yeah.
The resulting mutation gave rise to a more aggressive type of Anapheg that proved difficult to control. Many of these monstrous creatures escaped from the Darklands city fortress and sought refuge in the Denag swamp and the neighboring Mordred forest, where they remain to this day. Beware the Anapheg, for they are a reminder of the horrors that can be wrought when dark magic and cruel science are combined.
So we're right to kill these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just mean I don't understand why they're all. Because we've just been chopped. Every one of these existing implies that somebody has chopped both a bear and one of these other lizard things in half and then sewn them together and then being like, well, you're alive now.
So
first of all, you didn't die. Like the top half didn't die when it's got its bottom half chopped off, right?
Yeah.
Also, what does the lizard's bottom half originally look like?
True.
Is it just a lizard? Are they like a fucking Matryoshka doll? Like, do they just have a rounded bottom?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh yeah. It just was like this thing that was kind of like weebling around a bit. Yeah. And they're like, what if we gave it legs? And it's like, how would it know how to walk? It never had legs before.
Well, first they gave it a kickstand.
Right.
And that didn't work.
Yes.
I'm just I'm just imagining that somewhere around there's somebody making whatever veganas. Yeah, they're like using the top half of the bear and the bottom half of the
Oh, the lizard thing. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
making reverse.
Well, you might as well be efficient with like your corpse usage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the top half of the hair left over.
It's just wasted, wasted corpse.
Well, that's a bunch of information I have now that is not useful for anything.
The Anithig wants you at SummerSlam. SummerSlam with an O.
So that's good. Fuck, that's a good joke. SummerSlam with an O. 197.
All right. What you gonna do?
I don't know, dude.
Well, we have to decide how we're gonna kill it. Also.
Oh yeah, I'll cover that.
Yeah.
The foul creature. Oh wait, yeah, no, man. We do have to decide where we kill it.
Yep.
I cut it in half, and then I find the other pieces, and I make the original animals.
Right.
And then the Anapheg, the lizard half, wakes up. It's like, no, my body, and the bear's like, oh, fucking thank God. And you corrected me, and the bear gives me a high five, and then pulls out a gun and shoots the Anapheg, and then leaves.
All right. That gives me a high five. Then pulls out. Can I just some sort of bear rifle?
Yeah, bear rifle is good. Bear bazooka?
Oh, Bearzuka.
Bearzuka. I like that.
Bearzuka, and shoots the lizard thing.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. And then this happens.
And then this happens. The foul creature howls its death cry and topples over to the edge. Before it is out of sight, you turn and run along the tree bridge, your hand outstretched to grab Pydo's arm. Just in time to save him. Just in time you save him. A second later and you would have met the same fate as the Anapheg and plummeted into the spray-filled pool. To continue, turn to 31. For a few minutes, you stare silently at the pool below, but nothing stirs in the seething waters to record the loss of your horse or the passing of the dreadful Anapheg. All three have disappeared without a trace. The distant thunder of the battle pervades your thoughts, prompting you to leave the tree bridge and move deeper into the Mordril forest. The tall trees become denser, often forcing you to turn your body sideways in order to make any progress.
Oh no.
Gradually. What an inconvenience. Why did God give me this torso that could twist? You know?
Yeah.
Gradually, Densenagos turns to a carpet of moss and blue-black lichen that clings to your boots like sticky mud. A chill overwhelms you when a thick and pearly mist seeps into the cracks beneath the trees. The many sounds of the forest have been replaced by a cold and eerie silence. If you are currently infected with the Coravax bacillus, turn to 237.
That was supposed to happen at some point.
Yeah, we dodged a fucking disease that was going to haunt us for the rest of our lives,
Yeah.
dude. Holy Jesus.
Oh, I like how it says if you're in need of things instead of if you're infected by.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay.
Well, we can turn to 91. So.
Yeah.
Twilight is approaching. As the sky darkens, a blackbird flies among the upper branches, emitting a shrill cry which sounds unnaturally loud in the silent forest. It settles, stares at you for a few minutes, then it flaps away. A little later, you stumble upon a clearing. Shafts of ghostly moonlight pour through a gap in the bridge canopy of leaves, or the black canopy of leaves, revealing a mound of earth which rises out of the forest mist. You are both exhausted after the day's events and agree to stop there here to rest. Pydo takes a gold crown from his pocket and tosses it in the air to decide who should take the first watch. Heads or tails, he asks, the crown clenched in his fist. If you possess the Magnified Discipline... Fuck, you're gonna cheat? I mean, if I got these magical powers, I might as well use them for fucking everything.
Absolutely.
Dude.
You think
That's
Pydo
so
would know
funny.
better, though.
Again, you also have like a telekinesis ability, so you could just be like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, Beej, heads or tails?
Tails.
66. Okay.
Pydo shoots you in the face.
That'd be so sick. Pydo opens his palm to reveal the small gold coin. It shows heads. Bad luck, he exclaims with a grin. You take first watch. He settles himself down on the mound of spongy earth. Soon he is asleep and snoring softly. Wouldn't first watch be better?
Yeah.
Because, like, you're already awake.
Yeah.
Because, like, going to sleep, waking up, and then having to do a watch would fucking suck.
Yeah, agreed. I wear.
I guess it would be harder to stay awake. How long are watches for?
like a few hours, 4 hours maybe. If you're just the two of you, you have to get about 8 hours of sleep. I assume you're gonna stay awake for like 3 or 4 hours,
Yeah.
and then you have to wake the other guy up. Before
Wasn't that only 4 hours of sleep then? Like if I do a 4-hour watch and you sleep for 4 hours and then you wake up and then
I get
4 hours
of
is
sleep.
not enough.
No, it's not enough.
It's
No.
not enough. You would be fried.
Yeah, yeah. I could see maybe being like, I'll be awake for 3 hours and then wake you up for 3, and then that doesn't work
Yeah.
well either.
You're increasingly convinced that Fido is not actually a battle mage, but a complete fraud.
But he's our best friend now.
Yeah. He settled himself down on the ground of spongy earth. Soon he is asleep and snoring softly. You sit beside him, your eyes scouring the black spaces between the ghostly gray trees. The first half of the night passes uneventfully. In need of rest, you are about to waken Pido when you sense something moving in the shadows off to your right. 2 tiny pinpoints of yellow light blink twice in the darkness. You draw your weapon, expecting an attack, but you can no longer see the eyes of the shadowy creature. Pido wakes and takes over the watch. The lingering feeling that you are being observed makes you uneasy and disturbs your rest. Lose 2 endurance points. 4 hours later, you wake to the gloomy gray of dawn and prepare to set off once more. To continue, turn to 138. Yeah, like 4 hours is... We just went to... We had that day.
Yeah.
We just had that day.
That whole day.
And we laid down for 4 hours, and then we're like, all right, fucking back at it.
Yep. I couldn't. No.
I would die.
Even if I was like young like these guys are.
Yeah. So we don't tell him? No. Fuck him. Shouldn't have been sleeping.
Yeah.
Not your watch, not your business. You know?
I wouldn't want to upset him. You know?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want him to.
We've already proven that he's easily upset.
Yeah.
Pido's easily shaken, okay? Battle Wizard is, yeah. Battle Wizard seems to be a stretch. All right, 138, yeah. Your sense of time erodes away as you trek through the seemingly endless expanse of bleak gray trees. Slowly, you become aware that you are on an incline. Ooh. As your passage becomes steeper, you notice large outcrops of pitted volcanic rock. We're approaching the Danag crater, says Pido, his quietly spoken words echoing loudly through the trees of this eerie forest. You recall the words of Lord Ramoa during your period of preparation in Elzian. Elzian? I don't know. Sure. The Danag occupies the crater of an ancient and massive volcano. Once it was a lush jungle of fertile vegetation, but now it is a cancerous wound that poisons all who dwell there. By noon, you have climbed to the lip of the crater and begun your descent. Gradually, the tall, straight trees of the Mordril forest thin out and give way to twisted trunks and stunted saplings as the land sinks deeper and deeper. Imperceptibly, the forest ends and the swamp begins. The ground is softer now, and tall black rushes appear in clumps around misty pools of stagnant water. From tortured husks of trees hang thorny vines, as tough and as cruel as sharpened steel wire. Oof. So thickly are they entwined around some of the trees that they have strangled them, leaving empty coils where the trunks have rotted away. The stench of decay fills your nostrils in the cold, humid air. You wade through the ankle-deep slime for nearly an hour before reaching the edge of a huge, murky pool. Whirls and eddies disturb the surface, warning you of creatures lurking below. If you have the Magnified discipline of Pathmanship and have reached the rank of tutelary, is it tutelary? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I have both those and I have that, so 203. Yeah, only about 3 hours, and I think we're in the swamp now.
Nice.
Or the jungle. Is this the jungle or the swamp? They say jungle swamp, so.
Yeah.
Is it like a suburb of the swamp?
I think it's just a very swampy jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we kind of just like, it got so tight that feels like that was the jungle.
It's like being in Chicagoland, but not Chicago.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. 203.
A swungle. Okay, that's good.
Who said swungle?
Spade's slick. Swungle. I like it. You play black-green, don't you?
You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. The thinnest ice. Your improved skill warns you that to the north, a tribe of hungry swamp creatures are lurking on the edge of the pool in search of prey. You and Pido would provide an excellent meal for these beasts. To the south, the track takes you away from the heart of the swamp and consequently further away from your goal. If you choose to go north and brave the swamp creatures, turn to 36. If you decide to go south, turn to 300. Well, let's go with 36.
Okay. They are in our way.
Maybe they talk. You know?
Yeah, maybe they talk and can be reasoned with.
The withered trees are grouped more densely around the northern edge of the pool. A ceiling of vines crisscrosses above your head, and creatures slither against your ankles as you wade through the foul-smelling mud. Progress is very slow. Suddenly, dreadful sounds emanate from the mist and shrouded trees ahead. They are like the tortured baying of rabid dogs. A host of creeping creatures, each an arm's length taller than a man, arise from their hiding places. Black water drips from their corpse-green hides, and the expressions on their toad-like faces betray their evil intent as they slither and shuffle towards you. If you have a bow and wish to use it, turn to 182. If you have a fire seed and choose to use it, turn to 225. If you decide to draw a hand weapon and prepare for combat, turn to 265. The bow didn't work out last time. Fuck it, I'll just shoot him with my fucking laser sword. 265. Oh yeah, it's the picture.
Yay!
That's so good.
Hello.
Yeah. They're like what did they say? An arm length taller than a normal human? But like how big of, what's a normal human? It's like medieval times, so like aren't people shorter in general?
Yeah, they're probably about like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, like a tall person is like 5'7",
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Is my assumption.
Yeah, I
So, like-
think that sounds right.
They're like my height?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
guy-
love this idea.
This guy's 100% a Muppet.
I like
what?
I'm picturing
He's a
him-
Muppet.
Oh, yeah, he's a
picturing
Muppet.
We're the height of my wife, and they're the height of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing the two of you stand next to each other. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a yes. That is a very big difference.
You know what this is, Paul? It's a fucking character from Repo. It's one of the Repo guys.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this is literally just a Repo guy.
But like, I can definitely see this guy's it's like one of the aliens, right? Like, bah, 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 bah. His mouth opens and there's just like black fabric inside.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Twitch chat telling me I'm right. Well. I'm gonna make you all remember that forever. Remember that one time you said I was right? Unlucky. You are faced by a monstrous reptile. Its webbed, claw-tipped hands are poised ready to rend you in two. A Zlorg. Or ex-Lorg. Christina Lorg? Ex-Tina? You cannot evade combat and must fight this creature to the death. You cannot use a fire seed during this fight. If you win the combat, turn to 313. Yeah. I actually, fucking, the summer sword, I heat it up to an incredible temperature, and I stick it in the swamp water, and I boil them all alive, and then I eat them.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I devour them. Like fish people.
Why not boil them all?
Yeah, I boil them. I boil them. Slowly, too. It's not even like a fast death. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, right, because frogs won't jump out of the pan when it boils slowly, which is complete bullshit. They absolutely will.
Wait, what? Who said that?
There's a whole thing about, like, if you want to boil a frog, you boil it slowly, right? You put a frog in a pan full of cold water, and then you turn up the heat, and you very, very slowly bring that up to a boil.
Why are you boiling it alive?
Because the idea is you want to eat it, I guess. I don't know.
But
It's used as a metaphor for like, oh, they're trying to boil the like they're just gonna do it slowly so you don't notice.
Yeah, you don't notice that something bad's happening to you the whole time. It's a metaphor, and it's like, yeah, that is absolutely not how a frog behaves.
It's not like it's just like, oh, this is nice. It's like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, fuck. and then you die instantly, it's like, it's still fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you would feel it, and you'd be like, this sucks and is uncomfortable, and I want to get out.
18th century science. It's a fucking miracle we made it this far.
But yeah, that is actually, it's a misconception. They will 100%, they will jump out of a pot of water if it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shock to me that we made it out of like fucking 17th century like England. Like anybody still lives there.
Oh, there was like the amount of stuff that they did as the Renaissance was developing, where it's like, okay, we're gonna do all this like science on dogs. We're just gonna take a live dog and we're gonna cut it up and do whatever on it, because it's like you got to learn some things about anatomy, right? Got to learn how a heart works and stuff. And it's like, and we learned a lot from these dogs going through all this terrible, terrible torture, so that we didn't have to do it to people. And then you did it to criminals, because they're not people either. There's a lot of dark shit that went on in humanity during the Enlightenment, right?
And of course, the other part of that is also true. If you put a frog in a pot of boiling water, it dies. Because it's boiling water.
Yep.
It doesn't jump out.
Nope.
But why are you putting it on alive? The thing I'm fucking thrown off about is like, why is it alive? Why are you sticking to this? Why is this the hill to die on?
I guess it was just like...
I understand it's a saying.
Frog soup used to be a really popular meal, I guess.
I think the idea was to prove that because amphibians are cold-blooded, that it's like, well, how high can you raise their body temperature? And it's like, it turns out you can raise it all the way to the point where they die. And they won't know about it. It's like... Somebody mentioned in chat, it's like, well, they separated their brain from their body, so the brain didn't respond to whatever. I think it was probably just to find out what does the body want to do without the brain interfering.
Yeah.
Can't say.
How much of the atmosphere in 1970 was cigarette smoke and leaded gasoline vapor? A lot. Pretty much entirely. I wasn't alive then, but I've talked to people from the 70s and you can tell.
Look up the guy who invented leaded gasoline, said we should put lead in gasoline as a thing. Look up that guy and find out how many other terrible things he's responsible for.
That's a lot.
He was a dumbass. Like because he didn't realize how bad these multiple things would be that he dreamt up.
Yeah.
And he went from one to the next. Everyone was like, he knows what he's talking about, and made millions of people sick. And it was like, oh, but let him do another one. And it's like, holy shit.
They let him do a second one?
Yeah. Yeah, he invented CFCs.
I don't know what CFC is.
Chlorofluorocarbons. Remember the ozone layer hole?
Oh, yeah. The hole we made?
Yeah. That was CFCs.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him again. Like, I gotta be like, you're like, I'm gonna poison everybody on the planet. Why not?
We put lead in our gasoline. We're going to create a hole in our invisible barrier that's protecting us.
Yep.
How big is the hole? It's getting bigger, right?
We sealed it.
When?
We did.
Fucking when?
Over all those last, I think a few years ago, they've been like, it's practically invisible now. Like the hole is like almost nearly undetectable.
What the fuck? We fixed it?
Yeah, we fixed it.
Oh, man.
Can't do shit about climate change, but we can fix the hole in the ozone layer.
We got somebody up there with some fucking 2x4s and some hammer and nails and fucking...
we banned CFCs and it repaired itself over time, and it's like that's all we had to do. And it's like, oh yeah, if you just ban lead out of gasoline, it turns out people don't develop like mental illness in the 1970s because of it. And it's like, oh fuck, we could make so many differences on this planet if we just like stop and did some shit.
Listen to some scientists.
Yeah, no, not gonna do that anymore.
Anyway, I don't want to make everybody sad. I'm sorry, I didn't know they fucking sealed the hole, man.
Yeah,
that's funny. My whole childhood was like, we put a hole in the ozone layer.
Yep, it's going to kill us.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we should do
because people were just idling their cars out for no reason. Yeah. Spraying hairspray outside.
Yeah, you're just busting open old fridges.
Yeah.
Just let that shit go in the atmosphere. We don't need it.
Yeah, fuck it. Feels good to hit something. You know?
It makes a great sound.
Yeah. All right. You leap over... We're never going to get through this fucking book. You leap over the twitching body of the Zlorg and go to help Pydo. He is being forced perilously close to the pool's edge by 3 more of the growling swamp creatures. You strike from behind, breaking the back of one with your downstroke and opening the side of another as you swing your weapon clear.
Sick.
Pydo falls, clutching an arm deeply torn by needle-sharp talons. His attacker turns to you, darting its head towards your throat with lightning speed. Its jaw... I feel like the creature in that picture is not... Okay, because like...
Doesn't feel fast.
Okay, so it's trying to bite you, but it's got no neck. It's just a fucking hot dog with a mouth. And it's like, how is it darting? How is it getting fucking anywhere near you? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that sentence doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I mean, if it is all muscle, I guess it can kind of like
It like springs back and
Yeah.
like fucking goes forward, I guess.
I
but
guess.
I don't know, man. That's a fucking hot dog, though. Like a hot dog's not scary. You show me one scary hot dog, and I'll rescind my statement. But
You heard
Bro.
him, chat.
yeah,
No AI.
yeah, AI doesn't count. Its jaws gape wide as it lashes out with a sticky tongue, spraying your eyes with stinging saliva. Instinctively, you bend forward, your hands wiping the spittle from your face. It is a reflex action that saves you from the creature's grip as it leaps forward to strangle you. Suddenly, it lets out a gurgling croak and falls forward with a thick splash. You stagger back and open your bloodshot eyes to see it lying face down in the mire with Pydo's dagger embedded in its back. "Look out!" screams your companion as the last of the Zlorg attacks you from behind. I haven't been on Scrandle. I've been on Scrandle. But none of those hot dogs could kill me. Unless you possess the Magnified Discipline of Hunt Mastery, reduce blah blah blah. Oh, this is the last Zlorg.
Yeah.
I make one quick stroke to sever its C4 on its spine. So it's like
Okay.
partially paralyzed.
That's good.
And then I feed the boiled companions to this Zlorg until he gets so much he explodes.
And as it says in the book, this is the last of the Zlorg.
Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah.
They were an endangered. This was the last family of 4 of them or whatever.
Do we just extinct another race? I mean, maybe. I just hit 3 different kinks in one sentence? Explain. Hold up.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
I don't want to know how the.
Slicing a spine?
Yeah, I don't want to know. All right, what happens after? Oh, we just turned to another page.
Mr. Horrible, I need your search history on my desk by tomorrow morning. I have questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you win the fight, turn to 168. That's the cop genes calling. Fuck you. I don't got no cop genes. I'm too stupid.
I guess don't ask for anyone's kinks during Pride Month.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
You know, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Not an ally. The Zlorg gurgles as his last breath and falls, writhing briefly in the mud before becoming still with an uncanny abruptness. You turn to Pydo and drag him away from the pool's edge where his bleeding arm is attracting a crawling horde of hungry leeches. You leave the pool and press on along the muddy trail, glancing back only once. No sign remains of the dead Zlorg. Their bodies have already been claimed by the fell denizens of the pool. To continue to turn at 192. Look, I'm feeding the ecosystem.
Yeah, this is a natural process.
Yeah.
It's gonna, seal the ozone hole of Magnamund.
Yeah. We gotta close down the swamps! We're destroying the ozone!
I mean, technically, the amount of methane that a swamp would give off would probably be pretty bad for their atmosphere, but yeah.
Have you ever been to a swamp? Like a legit swamp?
I've been to a slough. That's the
Okay,
closest
well,
I've been.
yeah.
But not a swamp, no.
Paul?
I'm not sure. I
No?
don't think so. I think I've been to like a bog.
Look, we're all saying like things that are like.
Swamp adjacents,
I've been to a slough, not a swamp,
I don't
though.
think my parents would ever let me go to a
Paul,
slough.
it's just, the fact that you thought about it, you're like, I've been to a bog, but never a swamp.
Yeah, now you make it. Now you bring it up. Yeah,
I mean,
peatland.
I don't actually know what like the technical definition is.
Oh, man.
I guess we're gonna have to do a field trip to a swamp.
Yeah, live bit?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to a swamp. I don't want to go. There's probably mosquitoes there. I
Yeah.
fucking hate
Me
mosquitoes.
too. Holy shit.
I fucking despise mosquitoes. Or like horseflies.
yeah.
You ever been bit by a horsefly?
No, I have
No,
not.
that shit is ass, dude. It hurts.
Okay.
They bite you. It's not like a sting.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
they are like they they take a chunk out. Ugh, horseflies, man. Fucking shit sucks. All right. You tend to Pydo's wound using your basic Kai knowledge of healing to prevent an infection from taking hold.
But fuck curing. Absolutely
I
right.
don't. Can't you Cure me with magic. No, fuck, I'm all out, dude. Look at my mana bar.
Yeah, yeah.
I just point.
The only level 1 spells.
Yeah.
You get Cure Light
Open my
Wounds.
spell book.
Yeah.
You can see here, I used fucking boiling death on this Lorg, so I can't cure you. Before continuing deeper into the swamp, the ankle-deep ooze that borders the pool gives way to firmer ground, and shortly you arrive at a place where a tree bearing blood-red fruit where a tree bearing blood-red fruit overhangs a pool of clear water. That sentence was hard. You stop here to rest and dislodge the tiny leeches that are feasting on your legs. Pydo climbs the tree to scan the horizon. He carries with him a star guider, a homing device invented by the elder magi to enable their flying ships to navigate in the dark. It is sensitive to the vibrations of corlinium crystals. The spire of the Temple of Orido is solid corlinium, and the elder magi have set Pydo's star guider to home in on the vibrations emitted by the spire. By following the direction of these vibrations, you should find the lost temple.
Okay.
Shouldn't they have told us that when we started?
Oh yeah, we could have
Why are we
just followed
fighting?
that the whole time. Maybe it's only accurate when you're close up on it.
I doubt it, man. Why?
Also, why did we fly here?
Why
did we
don't we just take one of the airships?
Yeah, they had airships for this shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
And everyone's like, well, they just shoot you out of the air. We just fucking put some clouds, like we disguise it as a floating cloud.
Yeah.
They're fucking ogres and goddamn Vorlax and weird swamp monsters. They're not gonna know that it's an airship.
I don't have to fight a Zlorg on an airship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one time we fought dwarves, I think.
We fought a.
No, a dwarf was with us.
Yes.
We did fight on the airship.
That's right, we did. We were having a good time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Pydo is busy adjusting the Star Guider, you decide to take a closer look at your surroundings. If you choose to examine the red fruit, turn to 301, that's death. If you want to examine the clear pool, turn to 2, that's also death. If you just simply sit and wait for Pydo to finish taking his readings, turn to 177. I'm gonna fucking sit and wait here. I'm not touching anything. I'm not fucking with anything. Just kidding, what's the fruit do?
Yeah.
What's that fruit do, though? 301. The red skin fruit is the size of an orange, and its peel is similar in texture to orange peel. If you have the Magnikai discipline of Hunt Mastery, turn to 148. If you wish to pick one, turn to 290. Picking one in the dark is psychotic. Like actual red flag.
Yeah. The peel opens up and bites your hand.
Yeah, it's like fucking could be anything. Dude, if you're in a biome that you know nothing about, you never touch anything.
Yep.
No fruit. No berries.
There's anaphegs walking around. There's like people have been sewing things together. Who knows what this fruit's gonna do to you? Yeah.
You don't touch animals. You don't befriend anybody.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You fucking walk through the swamp. You use your little thing to star guide your ass out of there. Gape fruit? Fuck. Your Twitch chat. All right. It's time to log off. It's over. Okay? It's done. You're all fucking done. Everybody log off for the day. We're all finished.
All right, what's Hunt Mastery tell you then?
326.
148.
Oh,
I
wait,
see 148.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page.
Okay, so we were on 301.
148. Yeah.
148.
You saw the picture?
No, I just, you were totally right.
Oh my god.
Your Magnikai discipline reveals that your experience side that these fruits are not what they appear. The tree is dead and incapable of producing fruit. They are carnivorous animals that have taken on the outward appearance of juicy ripe fruits in order to snare unwary prey. If you choose to attack one of these fruits, turn to 245. It's June!
They'll kill you.
We can't be attacking fruits.
Yeah, leave him be.
Yeah,
Wow.
you gotta leave him alone, man.
Don't disturb him.
Let him.
Whew. You're fruit too carnivorous. They'll kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them alone. They're just living there. They're just hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't the other guy climbing in this tree?
Pino's so dumb.
Holy shit, these things are carnivorous. They're what?
Don't tell him until he comes back down.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Pido finally climbs down from the tree, his face betrays his anxiety. What's wrong? You ask impatiently. There is no signal, he replies.
So we're in the wrong place?
Why give it to us? Imagine we just took a major wrong turn. Like, oh, you're in the fucking other swamp.
Yeah.
There's two. I know it happens a
wrong
lot.
side.
Yeah. They look similar. We should ask directions. Fucking typical male stubbornness.
I'll look at the GPS when we're almost there.
Yeah. I don't need no GPS.
No.
Yeah?
What's your GPS
I
tell
think
you now?
we've mostly moved past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stereotype. I would like to think. But
Yeah. I look up everything.
yeah, dude, fuck
I
that.
just want to know how to get somewhere.
Well, it's
If I have to walk, sometimes I look up something here. When
Yeah.
I'm walking, I'm like, fucking 846 Yates? Where the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, it's there.
I think the stereotype is not that men don't want to look up things; it's that they don't want to ask
For
other
help.
people for
Yeah.
help. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's like
Okay.
you don't want to ask for help, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
Now they just ask their phone for help.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I always when like I'm walking down the street and somebody like comes up and is like, "Hey, do you know where this place is?" And it'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's down here
Yeah.
over there." And then they'll walk away, and inevitably, like a minute after they walk away, I'm like, "Why did I spend so much time describing how to get to it when I literally have a map in my pocket that I could have like showed them?"
Fuck, I didn't tell you to. I almost got into a fight at McDonald's today.
Well, okay.
This guy was like waiting for a coffee. And he was like mumbling under his breath. He was like complaining the whole time. Mm-hmm. And I was standing there and he starts yelling at one of the workers. I was like, bro, he's like, I've been waiting here for a fucking hour. I was like, bro, there's no way you've been waiting here for an hour.
No.
And he looks at me and he's like, fuck you, fucking. The security guard stepped in, but I was like, Jesus, that guy almost attacked me.
Yeah, holy shit.
I was like, there's no way, dude. There's no way you've been waiting here an hour.
No, because the security guard would have thrown your ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, waiting for a coffee for an hour is like, that's insane. Yeah. You would not sit here and not say anything before nobody sits there. But then you see the clock ticking in the background.
And you're like, it's been 45 minutes, I'll give them another 15.
Yeah.
It's like, I would ask.
He's like, I was using hyperbole for emphasis.
Yeah.
Oh, how erudite of you.
Yeah, he was really, there was more to it, but he was just like really rude to the people that were working there. And it's like,
hate
bro,
that.
I hate it when I see people do that shit.
Yeah.
When you're, makes me mad. But like,
I
I honestly thought, I was like, holy shit, he fucking freaked out. I mean, I was being a dickhead. Well, I mean, I was being a dickhead, but I just couldn't sit there. It was like my duty as a human being is to fucking call someone out.
I was kind of hoping that he was just going to go, fuck you. Like, just kind of realize. He's like, this might be the end of me in McDonald's.
Nah, dude, I'm not that scary.
Nah.
like
When you look at me and like,
It's the height that throws people off, I
Yeah.
think.
I have a lot of respect for people working retail jobs. It's such a hard job, but also that particular McDonald's has nowhere near enough staff.
Yeah.
No.
Sucks, man. It's like,
The whole hey, McDonald's, it's so fast all the time. They kind of have lost that aspect.
yeah. But I mean, that McDonald's is a really tragic position,
Yeah, I mean it's not
considering what's surrounding it.
It's not the employee's fault.
Yeah. The environment that this McDonald's in is not the most favorable. I'm not going to give away addresses and everything like that, but yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Climbs down for the tree. There's no signal. Okay. I have scanned every direction with the Star Guider, but it can detect no correlinium signal. It isn't damaged, of that I'm sure. It's as if the temple has disappeared. Ooh. You take the device from Pido's hand and climb the twisted tree. Well, we're just gonna we don't believe him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, let me try.
Give me that. Climbs the tree, gets eaten by the carnivorous plants. Fuck. Hold up. You take the device from Pydo's hand and climb the twisted tree tongue. He shouts instructions. We didn't know how to use it. And you set the Starguider into operation, scanning the distant horizon and waiting for the telltale click that will reveal the direction of the lost temple of the Elder Magi.
Sure.
However, Pydo is right. There is no signal. Without a signal, there is little hope of finding the lore stone of Arito.
So you're like, I'm not going to believe what Pydo tells me.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Our character's an asshole.
Yeah.
You are about to abandon the search and jump down from the tree when you see something on the northern horizon that you had not noticed before. Is it a big fucking temple? You know, like a big Illuminati fucking triangle,
yeah.
just like, oh.
Big glowing eye in the center. Yeah. It's like, temple here.
An island of red volcanic rock rises out of the mire, one of 4 flat-topped islands grouped into a diamond close to the eastern edge of the crater. Perhaps the temple is on the other side of that island. Perhaps this is why the Starguider will emit no signal. You climb down and ask Pydo what he thinks. He stares to the north and ponders the problem. Yes, it is possible, he says thoughtfully. It is just possible.
Not probable. It is just possible.
Why did they say it a second time?
It's,
Like, you know what I mean? The sentence is like, yes, it is possible.
It is just possible.
It is just possible.
you know, when I'm you know, doing some troubleshooting on somebody's computer, and they're like, "Could it be this thing?" And you go, "It's possible." Yeah, it's just possible. Yeah, it could be that website that you went to. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. It could be. Paul, how much tech have you done for your parents? Like tech help?
I would say a pretty reasonable,
Yeah,
pretty good
a
amount.
large amount. Yeah.
Pretty good amount.
Yeah.
Two?
My
Yeah,
parents,
you too.
my parents live in town, so you know I go over there for I have dinner over there or something. But
Yeah.
there is often a toll that must be paid before dinner.
Yes. Yeah. They wheel out the tray of like electronic devices that have stopped working or something. It's like
Yeah.
a bundle of cords all tangled together.
My favorite was they were having problems with their internet. It kept cutting out on them weirdly. Mm-hmm. And I tried a lot of things. I actually bought them like a new router, and it still was having trouble. And then they finally got Shaw to like come in. The guy comes in and goes and says, here's your problem. Undoes the cable, like the cable from the wall, and water pours out of it. There was water like in the sheathing of the cable somehow. And they're like, yeah, that happens sometimes.
Oh, low water pressure in the cable? Is that
Yeah.
our problem? Like, no, you need no water pressure in the cable. Jesus.
Our son told us to increase the water pressure.
And I was like, okay, in my defense, I would have not
No.
it's like I'm glad it was not my fault. It was like nothing I did and nothing I could have fixed.
Yeah. Good
It's
God.
liquid cooled. Whatever. Take your logical response out of here, Jason.
Jason.
Little weirdo. It's liquid cooled. That's what you sound like.
The thing that pissed me off too is they were like, oh yeah, we can see by like the log of like all the times the signal has dropped. This might be what the issue is. And
That's so funny.
but then it's like
Fucking water in your cable.
but then it's like, hey Shaw, if you have a log that this place has been dropping signals for the last 6 months,
Yeah.
didn't you think that maybe you should have done something proactively to like, hey, maybe we should fix that? No? All right.
Maybe next time. What did I say, by the way? 292?
292.
292,
Yeah.
Hope returns and your spirits rise with the expectation of finding the lost temple somewhere beyond the Isle of Red Rock. You set off without delay, anxious to cover the 10-mile trek before the sun sets and the darkness engulfs the Denarg. For the most part, the swamp mire is firm underfoot, and the inhabitants pose no problems that cannot be solved by a few shouts or well-placed weapon blows.
Oh, you get to fade that combat. Nice.
I just like the idea of us running around with our magical laser sword and something be like, It's just fucking Dr. Manhattan evaporates when he touches Rorschach, you know? Just and everything's like, oh, fuck! And then like, yeah, our bad, dude. Carry on. Like, anybody else want some of this smoke? Yet, as the sky darkens and you draw nearer to the plateau, the going becomes more difficult. A carpet of vines, thick with mold, covers a surface of muddy holes and hollows. Often a seeming puddle proves to be a deep, water-filled fissure. Progress becomes so slow that you fear you will never reach the island before dark. To continue, turn to 307.
It's just more of this.
Whoa, is that for us? It is for us.
Oh, that is a riddle for us.
Oh my God, please have a riddle.
I thought it was a snake wearing a party hat first.
It does fucking look like a party hat. Happy birthday.
It has a little blower, but it just makes its tongue come out the other end.
The tongue is the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah. Fido is leading the way across a tangled mat of barbed vines when a wave disturbs the muddy ooze below. Suddenly, the great head of a silver swamp python bursts through the rotting creepers. It raises its tree-thick coils high in the air. Awesome jaws set with double-tiered fangs tower above you, glistening evilly in the fading light. A drop of... Sorry?
Why evilly?
Yeah, well, because fucking evil swamp, Beej.
guess.
I guess if you lived in this swamp, you are a product of your environment.
Yeah.
What do you want? It's not the snake's fault.
It's true.
It's where it lives.
Yeah.
Like, we put
No.
that snake in Oak Bay, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Let it go to Oak Bay High, fucking round
Gentrify the
Oak Bay
place?
Tea Party,
Yeah.
do all the things, go to the ocean every once in a while, fucking park. That snake's wearing a party hat.
Just see intelligence behind its eyes.
Yeah, it's there.
Where does it fall in the Hiss-Gronk?
The what?
The Hiss-Gronk. Everyone else knows what I'm talking
The
about.
hiss gronk?
Yeah, the Harkness test.
Oh, I thought the hiss gronk was just when they're really mad at that one football player.
Yeah.
Hiss gronk?
It's okay.
Nah, it's too long.
Yeah,
it's
it's too long.
A drop of venom falls from the fangs and sets the quagmire boiling.
Jesus.
If you have the Magna discipline of animal control and have reached the rank of primate, yes!
Oh, we're gonna fuck that snake.
No, I'm not gonna learn what the hiss gronk is. Whatever. Yeah. You perverts. Y'all get off on me not knowing things. So fucking weird. Like, oh, the streamer doesn't know. Oh, tell him, please. Oh. Just leave me alone. Okay? I'm minding my own business.
Ooh. 45.
It's just a test to know if it's sex or bestiality?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's basically is the being sentient enough to communicate and consent.
Yeah. So like a minotaur. They
Yeah.
can't really communicate.
Well, if you can find, even if it's like with hand motions or whatever.
Really, that counts?
Yeah, as long as you can establish communication with it. Like if you can do things and it does things back to you, and you're like, okay, we're establishing rudimentary sign language, then yeah, that would count.
I have to make a phone call. I've got a minotaur to talk to. I got to FaceTime this minotaur, dude. We can communicate. I'm like, finally, our time has come.
Let's see, here it is.
Yeah.
This is the Harkness test, and this is why I do Hiss-Gronk.
Okay. Certainly.
Yeah,
of course. His gronk.
All right, the snake is hungry.
You were just watching a video about Alton Brown communicating with an octopus? Did we build a machine that lets us talk to octopuses?
I didn't. Did you mean we as in... Or you mean like the human race?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, we filled the ozone layer, Adam. I don't know if we can talk to fucking octopuses yet. I'm sorry, octopodes.
Why is that not on our list of things to do?
Yes.
You know?
Start a conversation.
I didn't. I fucking didn't. What are you looking at me for?
Yeah, goddamn.
Leave me alone, man.
Don't blame me.
I didn't do it. Paul did it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And if I did, I sure as hell wouldn't give Alton Brown access to
Yeah,
it.
no doubt. Isn't Alton Brown good?
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's one of the good ones,
Great
right?
dude, absolutely. But I wouldn't give him access to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You draw upon your skill to repel the awesome snake. Awesome. But is very hungry, and the smell of Pydo's warm flesh entices it closer despite your success at masking your own scent. Pick a number on the random number table. If you have the Magnikai discipline of invisibility, add 3. Well, I do, but what about Pydo?
Yeah, can he make himself invisible?
If we go invisible and Pydo just gets eaten, it's going to be the best book I've ever read, like hands down.
Like, we need to get rid of Pydo somehow.
Yeah.
It's his own fault for smelling so delicious.
8.
Nice. 167. Reluctantly, the great snake accepts its defeat and slips silently back to its murky lair beneath the vine. What?
Wow.
What do you mean?
You fooled it into with animal control. You
Oh, we made it so it can't taste or smell,
yeah.
but it can still see.
I think it just was like, I'm no longer interested in this thing because I'm not hungry for it. I can't taste it or something.
I guess.
I guess.
That's such a weird way to end that.
Yeah.
Screw you guys, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's turn 62. Snake was just like, fuck, I can't smell and taste. Like, okay. The arrival of the swamp python frightened away the other denizens of the mire, but now they are returning to satisfy their curiosity. Hordes of slithering lizard beasts gather at the edge of the floating morass, inching their way nearer as they assess your strengths and weaknesses. Relentlessly, you push your way through the soggy vegetation until you reach the jagged rock wall of the island, urged on all the way by a hissing chorus of sinister swamp creatures to continue turn to 58.
Move aside, hissing swamp creatures.
Yeah. I know we're invading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is your home, and we're wondering why everything wants to eat us. But we just like waltzed in, smelling different.
Delicious. Smelling
Yeah.
delicious.
Because like really, they're just eating mud and leeches and shit. You know?
Yeah. We're fresh. We're
fresh,
we're
yeah.
grass fed.
We have that good meat.
I guess we're corn fed probably. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
That's a fucking gnarly bruise. What the fuck?
Didn't
How
know
long
what-
has that been there
Didn't know
for?
what you walked into.
Yeah, Jesus. All right.
Clothesline that dude in the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Left a mark.
I guess. Fuck. I said 58, right?
Yeah.
Long streamers of moss-covered vines hang down the red rock wall in huge numbers, inviting you to use them to climb up to the plateaus above. After the uncertain ground of the swamp, the hard, jagged rock face comes as a welcome relief. You make good progress, reaching the top just as the sun is sinking into the sea of scarlet mists that shrouds the eastern Denark. In the failing light, you discover a trail that winds northward through knee-high foliage. If you have the Magnikai discipline of pathmanship, turn to 108. I know what a whole-headed lettuce tastes like. Yeah, it tastes like fucking lettuce. You've had lettuce before. It's not like it's like different.
You like lettuce?
No, I fucking hate lettuce. I despise lettuce. I think lettuce is the most fucking pointless, wasteful fucking food on planet Earth.
All right.
There is no point to lettuce. None. Zero. Has no nutritional value. Well, it does, but
I mean, it's on a scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. The darker the lettuce, the more healthy, the more nutrients it has. But at that point, I just go to eat greens, like chard and arugula and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lettuce is stupid. And if you like lettuce, you're stupid. What number did I say?
You said 108 because of passmanship.
108. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in the failing light, you can see that this trail is frequently used. The spongy vegetation is crushed flat, and a profusion of tracks are imprinted into the loamy soil. The tracks were made by man-sized creatures, barefooted and web-toed. Close to the main trail where there winds another, less obvious track. For some reason, someone or something has gone to great lengths to keep the trail a secret. If you choose to follow the well-trodden trail, turn to 335. If you decide to follow the secret trail, turn to 330. Why would you ever pick the fucking...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Secret trail. Secret trail.
Like, I'm just trying to think about the thought process of,
If you can see there's a secret trail, you naturally be
is
like,
it not a secret trail though?
I mean, at that point, like, you're kind of using your passmanship. You're like, oh, I can see someone's trying to cover that up,
Yeah.
so they must want to keep it secret. You know, you're making some supposition, obviously, but yeah.
You've never agreed with me more than right now?
I mean, does Pido see the trail?
No.
If Pido doesn't see the trail, it must be a secret.
Pido, come up here. What do you see? I see a well-trodden trail.
What do you see over there? Not a bunch of plants. Ah, yes. Poor Pido.
Poor Pido. You'd be dead without me. Okay, secret trail, I guess. 3:30, fuck. Please kill me. This would be so funny if it just killed us. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
A full moon and a cloudless sky make your passage along the secret path much easier. It follows a tortuous route through the tall plants, around mossy mounds full of crawling insects, past the dark entrances to underground warrens, and then skirts the fringe of a thicket of trees. Pido halts and crouches down, ignoring the bloated spiders that scuttle around his knees, and points through a gap in the trees to a settlement of crudely made huts. Dark shapes move between them, human once, but far from human now. Gagram, whispers Pido, with fear in his voice. The man-beasts of the Denarg. In the distant past, the Gagrim were a gentle, primitive folk who lived as one with the animals and the birds, cared for by the elder magi in their jungle paradise. Yet, the Denarg has changed, and so too have the Gagrim. They have been poisoned by the evil that has conquered this land. If you choose to approach the huts, turn to 172. If you decide to avoid the Gagrim and continue along the secret track, turn to 229. I feel like going here is such a bad idea. I really want to. No, I'm going to skip it. 229. I choose to skip this.
You don't think it's one of those things where it's like the gentle primitive folk are now
No.
a little more warlike, but they also have like a grand relic that lets you into the temple?
Fuck, you're right. What was that number? 3 something?
172 lets you approach the huts.
Yeah, I'm approaching the huts. Fuck, man, you're probably right. If you're right,
It's so cliche.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm going in. Stealthily, you approach the huts using your Kai hunting skills to muffle the sound of your passage through the foliage. Unfortunately, Pido is unused to such woodcraft. He fails to see a clutch of dried twigs on the ground before him, and they crack loudly under his foot. You freeze in your tracks with your eyes fixed intently on the huts ahead. I would argue that there's a bunch of fucking noise going on right now,
Yeah!
and one cracked stick is not gonna fucking change anything.
Just gonna assume it's an animal.
Yeah.
You know? I don't get it.
It would be, except Pido also goes like, oops.
Oh shit!
Okay, well that makes a lot more sense, yeah. 272.
He's like, do you think they heard that?
Shut up.
Do you think they heard us two humans? Swiftly and silently, they leave their huts, creeping like cats stalking their prey. They move on 2 legs, although they appear better suited to loping on all 4s. You turn and run for all you are worth, but this is their territory, and they know every fold in the ground. Swiftly, they gain on you, forcing you to stand and fight. If you have a bow, fire seed, draw your weapon. Well, I draw my weapon, 346.
Okay.
I draw my laser sword.
It's them.
It's the pig
hey!
people. God, that's such a good picture.
Excellent, excellent.
The pig child showing me its yearbook photo. That's such a good picture of you. Look at you. You look so handsome. A Gagrim lopes towards you, fixing you with a ghastly stare. It slavers and drools through thick gray lips as it licks the blade of a rusty iron sword.
Ugh.
With a chilling howl, it issues its battle cry and closes into attack. You can evade combat after 3 rounds by running to 309. If you win the combat, turn to 9. No, we... Yeah, we shoot a hole in the ozone layer directly above their huts.
Yep.
So they don't die now, but in like, what, 50 years? You know?
This is a long term.
Yeah. And like future generations are like forever changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. So they don't die now,
Yeah.
but future generations.
Yeah. But they know this, so they instantly give up. They're like, damn, you got us. All right, my bad.
They abandon the battle in order to try to repair it.
Yeah. No, we killed them. But it was the funniest thing I could think of on the spot. I'm trying my best, Twitch chat. You got to remember. You know, everything I do here, I am trying my best. And that is what that my best is that right now. Okay? Turn to 9.
I have the abandon the battle.
Low bar? Fuck you. I'm trying, man. I'm always trying.
We've been here 3.5 hours.
I cast lead poisoning. Yeah. I cast Big B's lead poisoning in their water supply. Oh, it won't get them immediately.
No,
right?
no.
But over time,
Yeah.
as they drink more water,
Cause some mental damage. Yeah.
yeah. Also makes their water taste a little off. You know, like,
That's sweet.
ugh.
Yeah. Lead tastes sweet, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
I know.
Like,
It's like drinking antifreeze. You're like, oh,
wait, you've drank antifreeze?
no, but it smells sweet.
Ah,
I have to
okay.
assume it tastes sweet too.
I highly doubt it tastes sweet.
Jesus, who's the real monster?
Jesus, you said it.
Yeah.
Jesus is the real monster.
I said they abandoned the battle in order to negotiate a process of banning CFC use by the Dracarim.
Dude, we gotta publish these notes. When the entire fucking thing's done,
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
who wants to read through
I have to send these to the
the
wiki.
sacred text?
It's true. I have to
Yeah,
send these to
these
the
are the
wiki.
sacred, you're the keeper of the sacred text. This is what Mark Hamill was fucking yelling about in the Star Wars. You know? When shit lit on fire, he's like, the sacred text. And it was him in his
Writing all
Choose Your
this fan
Adventure.
fiction.
Yeah. I didn't tell you. Okay, so I was at another tangent. I went to Combo Breaker a couple weekends ago.
You sure did.
And I got approached. I got given the funniest thing I've ever been handed at an event.
Okay.
Ever. So this guy comes up. I knew this guy beforehand. He was one of the commentators for Under Night in Birth too. He's like one of the commentary people who does like events, and he's a player and he's involved into the community.
Do you want to drop his name?
His handle is the real Tom Clancy.
Okay.
I don't know his real name,
Doesn't matter.
but his name's the real Tom Clancy.
I got it.
I would assume his name is Tom, but I don't know. So he comes up to me. This is the first time I've met him. I've talked to him online. And he's watched me play Uni, and I was part of the Grid Break event, so he's commentated on a lot of my matches and stuff like that, or our matches.
Yeah.
So he walks up to me, and he's like, hey, Seabats. He has a very distinct voice.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, Seabats. And I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, oh, hey. And he's like, Tom Clancy. And I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up, man? And he's like, it's really nice to meet you. Can you sign my fan fiction? And he hands me this like stapled together. It was like 6 pages, all beat to shit. Beat to fucking shit. Like, and it's covered in signatures. I didn't read what the fucking the title. Yeah,
okay.
I didn't read the title.
Okay.
I looked at it. I was like, "Fuck, sure, man, whatever." I flip it over. It's fucking covered. Like every page is covered in signatures. So I like find a spot. And he's like, "Do you want me to sign it Seabats or Adam?" Because like none of those people that met me through Grid Break call me Adam.
Okay.
They all call me Seabats. It's very weird. And so I was like, "Okay, I'll sign it Seabats." So I sign it Seabats. He's like, "Oh, I also got you a present. You can stream it sometime." He hands me a fucking full cardboard, like a piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
That's like one of those old Xbox Live full downloads for Alan Wake on the Xbox 360. And he's like, "You can stream it sometime." I'm like, "Yeah, man. That's great." I didn't ask like where you got it, how do you have this, how many do you have? You know, there's so many questions I had in my head. I was like, do you have a stack of these? Do you give these to everybody?
He probably worked at a Blockbuster.
Did you find them? Yeah, did you work at a Blockbuster or EB Games or like a GameStop? I guess it's GameStop in America.
yeah.
It's like, I want to know, but I'm not going to ask because the mystery is funnier than knowing.
Yeah.
What I've made up in my head is probably way funnier than the truth.
He worked at like a Fry Electronics, and they were just throwing shit out, and he's like, I'm taking
or
all
he
this.
didn't and went in the back and took it out of the garbage.
Yeah, absolutely.
A big stack of them.
So when's the Alan Wake stream scheduled for?
I think we've already played it. We played it on Let's Know.
You did, definitely, yeah.
Did you play it on a 360 though?
No.
You gotta try to redeem that card.
He doesn't look like Nardwar now. He's like, fuck. Like a much shorter Adam Driver with blonde hair, but not long blonde hair. Like short blonde hair, you know? But just the face kind of reminds me of that. But yeah. That was the fucking, he just handed me the fucking Xbox 360 full game download for Alan Wake. So I still have it. I've sitting at my fucking apartment.
I have the Facebook page for the real Tom Clancy.
No, that's not him.
Not him.
No.
That's probably actually Tom Clancy.
Yeah, that's Tom Clancy. Also,
Yeah.
the fanfic I found out afterwards,
Yeah.
6 years old, at least. At least 6 years old.
Okay.
Never replaced. Like, that's the original. That man has fucking lugged that shit around for 6 years.
Okay, that doesn't help. I was like, the real Tom Clancy, FGC. That should definitely be who I'm looking for. Except it's just a picture of...
Yeah, that's him.
That's
but
him?
That's who they are. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
him.
Cool.
That's them. Anyway, fuck.
Wild.
Tangent done. Okay. The encampment is alive with the screams and howls of the bloodthirsty Gagarim. They are eager to avenge the death of their kin. To stay here and fight them would be suicidal. If you have a fire seed and wish to use it, turn it. I really got to find out if we just fucking napalm this. Fucking, I got to know.
Okay.
I'm going to say for this, we have to find out if I'm using the fire seed.
Okay. Just to find out.
Just to find out.
Okay.
I just got to see, dude. Why'd you kill this encampment? I don't know. They were here. They're evil, obviously. 207. Dude, that's so funny. We're such an asshole. We just showed up, blew a hole in the ozone layer above their village, and then threw a fucking piece of napalm at them.
Good God.
I am pretty tall. I also noticed that, like, everyone's fucking tiny. Like, everyone here is tall.
Yeah.
But like, when I went to this convention, I forgot. Like, it's been forever since I've been like at a convention or whatever. And I was like, dude, I felt like I was fucking doing the fucking Lord of the Rings tour. I was like, Jesus, you're all so small.
Here you are, tall man.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like,
It's like, what are they feeding everybody down there
not
in
enough
America?
nutrition.
Yeah,
apparently,
it's like, are you all drinking water and fucking eating your vegetables or whatever?
So,
You're all small.
I'm sure it's socioeconomics.
Lembas. Yeah, you're all fucking eating lembas bread.
Yeah, most of us here are on average about 6 feet. You're either a tiny below or a bit above.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, there's people here that were my height. I'm just saying, on average, everyone was much smaller than I expected. Yeah. Anyway.
Heather's way taller than you think. She's taller than I am.
Yeah.
You just never really noticed.
Yeah, why does Adam, the largest streamer, et cetera, et cetera? Okay, the fire seed bursts into flames, blinding your pursuers with its sudden glare. You seize the opportunity to dive into the thick undergrowth that borders upon the track. Pydo falls as you crawl towards the cover.
So it's a flashbang.
Yeah, it's a flashbang. Fire seed makes it sound much more fucking devastating.
Yeah.
I was expecting you throw the fire seed at their huts. They all fucking light on fire and they're all, no! And they all start, the fire department shows up.
Yeah.
And, you know?
No. Okay, so we'll go back to 9. You
No,
want to
this
do
is
the other way?
fine.
We'll
just
do
go
this way?
111.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, Beej, none of this matters.
Fair.
Really.
That's fair.
The directions we go nobody cares. We're all tall. Yeah. We're all, tall-ish height. The hysterical howls of that Gagarim fill the night as you scramble through the foliage. By chance, you stumble on a track that skirts around the edge of the encampment and disappears to the north. It appears to be deserted. If you choose to follow this track to return to 229, if you decide to avoid it and rush into the undergrowth directly ahead... What the fuck? No, we'll just follow the track. 229.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why would I go into the undergrowth, dude? There's bugs in there.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I wouldn't want. That's my biggest, like, I wouldn't want to do this, is the bugs. Like millipedes or spiders.
Because it's not even the thing of like, oh, I'm in danger or anything. It's just like, they're fucking all over me.
Well, they could just fucking bite you and you die.
Well, there's that, yeah. But I mean, like a lot of bugs, they bite you and you don't die, or they just kind of like, it's like, I don't want them on me.
Leeches, ticks.
Did you have a problem with no-see-ums in Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No CMs where you'd be riding your bicycle.
And you just go through a cloud of them and you're like, ah! And you're like,
Yeah, dude, that shit sucked ass. Yeah, no CMs were bad.
Yeah.
They were everywhere.
why don't you go play outside?
No.
No.
There's fucking mosquitoes and shit out there, dog. Saskatchewan sucks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Saskatchewan. All right. An hour passes and you breathe a sigh of relief. You're relieved to have left the Gagram settlement far behind. You forego any rest and press on along the track. So our character has had a harrowing first day, slept for 4 hours, and now we're just like giving up on sleep. We're like, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need it at this point. Yeah. I don't even know where Pido is.
Yeah, where is Pido? You forego any rest and press along the track until you reach a promontory of rock
Yeah.
on the northwestern tip of the island. There, you stop and snatch a few hours sleep. Okay, there you go. While you await the dawn. Turn to 102. They didn't mention Pido at all. So,
He must still be with us.
yeah. 102. Day breaks, and the view it brings with it fills you with awe. Perched on its rocky peak, you can see for the first time ever the sheer vastness of the swamp in all its frightening glory. Pido activates the Starguider and scans the horizon, but even before its telltale clicks are heard, your eagle eyes have spotted the glint of the temple's corlinium spire.
Never needed it.
To the west, beyond a sea of sickly green-black vegetation, stands the Temple of Orido. It is imprisoned, but seems unaffected by the swamp. The howls of the Gagram echo across the island as you make your descent, by rope and by vine, to the fetid wetlands below. You reach the rocky base and set off across the mudflats, following the Starguider signal now that the spire is hidden by a wall of swamp mist. Pick a number on the random number table. Okay. Boop. 7.
Well.
150. 150. You stop at noon to rest and review your progress. Throughout the morning, the Starguider's homing signal is strengthened steadily, and Pido is now optimistic that you will reach the temple before sundown, just as long as you are able to keep up your present pace.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why do you say that? So far, you have avoided the Denarg's more hostile inhabitants. What? But invisible dangers still lurk all around, lying patiently in wait for you to lower your guard. You are hungry and must now eat. Okay, nom 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 nom. Turn to 220.
Nice.
220. It is late afternoon when you see the Temple of Orido rising majestically out of the swamp mists and tangled vegetation. The sight of this towering ziggurat is so breathtaking that you are both stunned into silence as you feast your eyes upon its untarnished splendor. The tier upon tier of gleaming white stone, shaped and formed into a perfect symmetry, confront you. Huge foundation slabs support a level of carved golden rock, inlaid and decorated with gleaming gemstones. Above that sits strata of precious metals, and then levels made up of crystal slabs, whose facets refract the colors of the rainbow. How did we miss this?
Yeah.
How the fuck did this not... How did we not...
Yeah, it's crystal.
I don't understand.
And gemstones.
Yeah.
And fucking shiny stuff.
Yeah. It gets worse. Upward climb tiers of ruby, sapphire, and emerald that offer up a wedge-shaped spire of pure corlinium crystal to the sky.
Oh my god.
At its base, the swamp has shrunk back, as if repelled by the radiant goodness of the temple. A perimeter of lush grass leads to a staircase of solid amber. You follow Pido as he ascends towards a pair of huge triangular doors set into the second level. Everywhere, the glitter of gemstones and the gleam of precious metals radiate a wholesome purity that has been unspoiled by the Denarg. Pido completes the complex procedures that open the great doors. They were taught to him by the elder magi in preparation for this mission. The doors apart without a sound, and you enter, stepping on a floor of glistening gold, a floor that has lain undisturbed for 7,000 years, with the sole exception of the visit of the intrepid Baron of Torn, who would later become the founder of your order, Sun Eagle himself. Well, Baron of Torn, we have a fucking Christian name.
Yeah.
We got the Govey.
Interesting.
Interesting. Turn to 100. I think we're almost done. We've got to be close, right?
Yeah, we've been doing this for so long. I'm like, you can't write another book where we're just inside the temple, unless that's what the next book is. Is literally, congratulations, you're in the temple. Next
Yeah.
book is now doing it.
Well, we haven't run into like any big bad guys.
Yeah, there hasn't been a boss fight yet. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, solid amber building a staircase and just kind of like that. That's a lot. Because isn't amber like fossilized tree sap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can sculpt it, but like
You can, but it would be a fucking. But I mean, there's
you need
magic in
so
this
much
world.
of it.
We have magic.
I guess.
They could just fucking bzz, 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 you
Yeah,
know?
that's
They can
fair.
fucking 3D print that shit. You know? We have magic 3D printing. All right. 100. The great doors close with a whisper. There's art too, by the way. Ooh. You follow Pydo along a corridor of gleaming silvery. I feel like Pydo's going to betray us. A corridor of gleaming silvery metal that bedazzles your eyes to a hall carved from thick crystal quartz. Icicles of diamond hang from its ceiling and reflect in a floor set with mosaics of 1,000 shimmering squares. Approach the crystal dais, Lone Wolf instructs Pydo, pointing to a radiant circular plateau of purest quartz. However, even as his words leave his lips, you are already walking toward the plinth, drawn by a strange compulsion. You mount the dais, and a flood of golden light pours down from above, bathing you in its warm, cleansing rays. You raise your cupped hands as if offering up an invisible gift, and a tingling sensation runs the length of your arms before it spreads throughout your body, giving you an incredible sense of health and well-being. It's Canadian healthcare.
Yeah.
A ball of sparkling light is taking shape in your hands. It condenses into a radiant crystal filled with a translucent golden fire. It is the lore stone of Orido. That was easy. Fuck, we just walked in and took it? Wow. You may wish to note that you have visited the Denarg for future reference. Restore your current endurance score to its original level and continue by turning to 239. Wow, we just fucking walked in. There was nothing.
I guess it probably wasn't even worth going back and trying to fuck with the creatures.
239.
Well, now we'll see what happens.
Well, I guess it's fair.
Yeah. The light fades and you step down from the dais, your senses aglow with a newfound wisdom and strength. Having witnessed the fulfillment of your quest, Pydo beams with joy as you return to his side. He congratulates you and bids you follow as he turns towards an archway of silver set into the crystal walls of the chamber. Come, Lone Wolf. We have a long journey ahead of us. We must leave without delay. Oh my God. The thought of returning to the dangers of the Denarg fills you with dread. Pydo senses your anxiety. Don't look so dismayed, he says, still smiling. This temple will provide the means for our safe return. You will see. Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Yeah. Intrigued by his answer, you follow in silence as he leads you through the archway and up a long flight of marble stairs to another chamber, also constructed of crystal but veined with a marble that glistens like liquid fire. It is solid corlinium. At the center of the chamber, its hull resting on a cradle of steel, is a levitron, an ancient skyship. Like everything else that you have seen in this wondrous temple, the craft is untarnished by the passage of time. Pydo ushers you aboard and prepares to power the craft. A shudder runs through the hull as the engines rise in pitch and slowly it lifts from its bed of steel. The chamber is built in the spire of the temple and the roof now slides open to allow the levitron to rise into the darkening sky above the Denarg. Pydo sets the controls and puts the ship's starguider on a course for Elzian. Then he joins you at the bow rail for one last look at the Temple of Orido. It glows red in the light of the setting sun but the shimmering glow is blemished by the shadows that swoop back and forth across its tiers. You assume it is just a trick of the twilight, until your ears are filled by a sudden and terrifying shriek. Turn to 189.
Oh no. And we almost have a great James Bond ending there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we see why we couldn't fly here.
You look up to see a squadron of black-winged Kron come swooping down on the Levitron. On the backs of these leathery creatures ride red-robed Vordaks, hideous servants of the Dark Lords of Helgadad. In their skeletal hands they wield staves of black iron which crackle and hiss with sheaths of blue fire, which mark them as Vordak lords. They're fearsome spellcasting elites. As a Kron screams past, a stream of liquid blue flame pours out from the tip of the rider's staff. If you possess the summer sword, turn to 287. Well, I do. So, it would behoove me to fucking pull that shit out and start blasting.
Hell yeah.
You deflect the stream of liquid fire with the edge of your golden blade, sending it raining down into the Denarg. Right onto that fucking village of the...
Yep. Just What a...
They just finished rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two more Kron swoop in and hover above the prow. The riders leap onto the deck and begin attacking a part of the superstructure. "Stop them!" screams Pydo, drawing his sword. "Stop them or we're doomed!" You leap from the bow and run across the main deck, your sun sword raised to strike. You must fight these creatures one at a time, blah, 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 blah. I cut them both in half and sew the opposites together. And I'm like, "You're a Vindbrak now. That's what you are." And they're like, "No, my life is misery and pain." Yeah.
Wait, you mean it's like two heads and two bodies?
No. It's just, I've just taken two people that look the same and cut them in half and then put the legs of one on the body of the other.
I see.
Yeah.
You'd
But
be
I'm
like-
calling them something different and spooky. So it means they're a new creature.
I like it's like, "I will call you a combination of your two names." So still Vordak, I guess.
Vordak 2.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Vordak 2! Do you remember the fucking remember when they announced Peggle 2?
No.
Did you ever see the clip of the guy doing the fist pump jump?
Was that just Peggle 2?
That's the Peggle 2 guy. You've probably seen a
No
clip.
shit.
But he's like, "I hope you're all ready for Peggle 2!" And he jumps, and then Ode to Joy starts playing. Yeah.
That's way better. That's
Yeah.
way better than I thought it was. I thought it was just indeed like a new Call of Duty, yeah!
No,
I was
it's Peggle 2.
That's great. Okay,
Yeah.
all respect to that person.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely knew how to deliver something.
Peggle 2. Da, 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 da. All right, yeah, that's what I do. I turn them into Vordak 2s.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, they always have a headache. Hearing you type after.
Well, the lore's important, right?
In this world, I've made headaches contagious.
I just cannot wait until people have to read this later and be like, what the fuck was any of this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fever
I
dream.
feel like the aspects you're recording are a lot more of the what happened to the guys we killed, less than like what we actually did in the book.
Yeah, that's true. I tend to
more-
gloss over some of the more uninteresting moments.
More shrieking Vordaks crash down on the deck. Pydo is immediately engulfed by the red robe figures.
Of course he is.
He's a battle mage and he hasn't fought one thing.
Hasn't cast any spells.
No, he hasn't done shit. He is severely outnumbered, but he fights with a tiger-like tenacity, his blue-bladed sword tearing deep into their loathsome bodies. Oh, there we go.
Here we go, here we go.
You are running back across the main deck when a new danger confronts you. A Kron sweeps low across the skyship, dropping a cluster of black crystal cubes that strike and scatter across the deck. If you have the Magnified Discipline of Divination, nope. If you have Psi Surge, nope. If you don't possess any of these skills, turn to 243. Damn.
Did he just roll d6s at you?
I think so, yeah. 243. Pydo shouts for help. The Vordaks have forced him back to the rail, and he is in grave danger of falling overboard. If you wish to go to his aid, turn to 169. At first, you decide to gather up the black crystal cubes and throw them overboard. That's probably more important. Sorry, Pydo.
Yeah, I think so.
50. Pydo might die, but, I don't want the ship to blow up. But I can't fly the ship without Pydo,
Yeah.
you know?
It's just very like Spider-Man, Mary Jane, and the but then also like the ferry of people. The movie, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frantically, you scramble across the deck, snatching up and hurling away the cubes as you go. Each cube is vibrating with an energy that is set to rip it apart. And as you cast the last one over the side, you see the others exploding with dull booms in the swamp below. Turn to 267. Yeah, see? I am saving the ship.
Yeah, and blowing up the Denarg.
Yeah. Landing on their fucking village. Pydo screams for your help. A swooping Kron rider has cast a large net that has smothered his body. The net is sewn with hundreds of tiny barbed hooks that have worked their way into his skin and clothes, and he cannot free himself without the hooks inflicting spiteful wounds. Only one Vordak remains to confront him. All the others have perished on his blade, but he is now unable to defend himself against this creature. He is at the mercy of a merciless foe. You scramble to your feet and rush to save him as the Vordax creeps closer. Suddenly, the Kron rider reappears, gliding low across the deck before hovering over the bow. A length of thin black rope dangles from its saddle, and hurriedly the Vorak threads it through the corners of the net. You race up the steps, shouting your battle cry, "For Summerland and the Kai!" and launch your attack. The Vordak turns to face you, its skeletal features frozen in a mask of terror. An instant later, your weapon shears through its bony neck and sends its skull-like head splitting. Skull-like? Isn't it just a skeleton?
I guess because it's a head that just looks like a skull. That's just a skull.
Yeah.
That's just a skull. Yeah.
Spinning down into the Denarg. A ghastly cry pierces your ears, but it is not a shriek of pain or despair. It is a malicious caw of triumph. The Kron beats up its massive wings, and the down draught forces you to your knees as the creature climbs higher into the darkening sky. You stare aghast as the rope closes the net around Pydo and lifts him off the deck. Instinctively, you leap upward with your hands outstretched to grab the barbed net. However, it is too late. The Kron turns in midair and flies off to the north with Pydo, wounded and helpless, swinging like a netted fish below its leathery black belly. Turn to 350. Fuck, we lost him. We made it so far. Well, he had a better run than most people that part, like, hang out with us.
That's true.
You had a really good run.
I feel like the alternative was we go to save him and the ship blows up, though. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like if the ship blows up, I lose. And I hate to break it to you, but our mission is more important than Pydo.
That's true. Yeah.
Anger and frustration well up inside you as helplessly you watch the Kron and your captured companion disappear beyond the horizon. Gradually, your anger gives way to sadness as you ponder his fate and wonder if he will survive this cruel abduction. You pray for his safety, calling on the spirits of your ancestors to watch over and protect him, and, as if in answer to your prayer, you feel a sudden calm engulf your senses. The power of the lower stone transfused into your being the instant it appeared in your hands, has greatly increased your intellect and awareness. With confidence, you know that Pydo will survive his ordeal, that one day you will meet and fight again side by side. I feel like the way they wrote this, and this is the last entry, is that had to happen.
Yeah. No matter what, I think we were in this position.
Yeah. The return voyage to Desi is a swift but lonely journey. The Starguider ensures that the Levitron stays on course for Elzion, and as you cross the canal that encircles the city, a pilot skyship arrives to escort you down. During the voyage, you have discovered how to control the Levitron, and now, as slowly you approach... We got our pilot's license.
Oh, nice.
As slowly you approach the landing platform of the Tower of Truth, you disengage the Starguider and make a faultless landing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow, we're perfect. Lord Ramoa... What's that thing when the character's good at everything?
A Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Well, it's when you're writing yourself into the book, but
Oh.
yeah, you tend to make yourself good at everything then.
Okay. Lord Ramoa and the High Council have gathered to greet your return, and, upon hearing of your successful quest, their hopes for the future are renewed in spite of the sad news of Lord Pydo's capture by agents of the Dark Lords. The High Council listens avidly as you tell them of your treacherous journey through Telestria, the perilous trek across the Denarg, and the wondrous discovery of their lost temple. When finally you have completed your account, they applaud you and pay tribute to your courage and daring, their faces beaming with pride. Yet, despite their joyous greeting and fulsome praise, you sense that something is wrong. They seem distant, as if their minds are preoccupied with the solving of a difficult and perplexing problem. Okay, so when a brick is 3/4... Oh man, I still got it, dude.
Yeah, that's really good. I didn't see that coming. Oh, man.
Okay, man. All right. You ask Lord Ramoa if all is well, and he replies, "You have grown in perception, Lone Wolf. Many things have occurred since last we spoke, and although your quest for the lore stone of Arido has succeeded, the peril of our age has grown even more deadly. The Dark Lords now wage open war throughout Magnamund, and many lands have fallen before the Giak legions. Telestria has been overrun. So too have the Stomland nations. Summerlin stands firm against the armies of Dark Lord Gnag, but she has lost her southern province of Ruinon. This shocking news fills you with an urge to return to your homeland, yet to do so would defeat the Magna quest. Lord Rimoa bids you to follow him to the chamber of the High Council. Set into the floor is a circular well, brimming with a silvery liquid metal. Rimoa kneels and touches the surface, and slowly a vision takes form within the shimmering depths of the pool. It is a fortified city surrounded by rolling hills. We look upon the city of Tahu in the land of Inari, says Rimoa, his voice now solemn and composed. The lore stone you must find next lies deep below its streets, in an ancient city that was built during the dawn of Magnamund. The vision of Tahu heralds the start of a new and perilous episode in your urgent quest for the Magna Kai. If you possess the bravery and courage of a true Kai master, the challenge of Tahu waits for you in Book 9 of the Lone Wolf series entitled The Cauldron of Fear. Hooray!
Hooray!
We did it. I feel like we missed a lot.
I thought that was going to be like, if you possess the bravery and courage of a true Kai master, turn to page 3.
Oh, the villagers cheered the demonstration of your simple algebra. Turn to page
there's like
3.
a bunch of characters we didn't see.
Yeah.
Like Arklor Gnag of Mosgore, he has like a whole entry.
Uh-huh.
And then Kazur the Necromancer, War Chief Zegron of Ogia.
Well, he got mentioned.
He got mentioned.
Yeah, we know that.
Larden of Bor, that's the dwarf. We
Yep.
met him. And
Yep.
Rola Rada.
No, don't know what that is.
Is that the lady that gave us? Oh wait, is she the star guy? Or she's
Tadia.
the person? No, that Tadia was.
Tadia's our fortune teller. Yeah. Our soothsayer. 4 and a bit. 4 full pages of writing. Jesus, I wrote some really long entries too.
Yeah. Where was the jungle? We were in the jungle.
Yeah, briefly.
We were just in that whole thing was through the forest turned into the jungle.
Yeah, because we're like the forest.
jungle
It
swamp.
got really thick, and then it became the swamp, and then we like kind of went around the edge, and there was like all the Girigium or whatever that we had to fight.
Yeah.
The toad people.
They said swamp, they meant jungle.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good. That had some. Like, the second half was a little fucking. You just walked,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because like the first half was great. We were going around. There's a bunch of different weird shit happening.
I kept expecting that we were going to get to the temple and be just a little bit more like resistance, but it was just like
Yeah,
do
it was
this, do
weird. They
this,
just
do this.
walked into the temple and were like,
Yeah, that the temple was just like the like whatever ending cutscene or whatever.
yeah.
And then we needed to set up the sequel by stealing away Pydo.
Castle Death, Jungle of Horrors, Cauldron of Fear. Why do we never go anywhere nice? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the 32nd book is called Light of the Kai, and that sounds pretty good. Like, I like that.
That's true. But yeah. All right, that was book number 8. I love this series. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So we're going to try to do like one a month-ish going forward. That's the plan anyway, until one of us gets sick of doing it. You know what I mean? So we'll go. I want to go until we're finished, but there might be, I don't know, I might die or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Could be
Something-
complications.
So yeah, there could be complications, but my plan going forward is one a month. So that's what you get. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave it at.
All right.
So everybody, thanks for hanging out. Once again, my name is Adam, and that was Beej.
Ayub.
And Paul on tech.
Hello.
And gentle reminder that this stream and everything else we do here on Loading Ready Run is brought to you by your support over on our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. A couple bucks a month, you know the deal, goes a long way. If you can afford it, yes, that's great. If you can't, again, it's not mandatory, but it is helpful. So find it in your heart if you want to support us, that is probably the best way to do it. If you watch it on Twitch, Young Prime, Young Follow is also good. If you got an Amazon Prime, that is helpful. If you watch it on YouTube, you can become a member for our YouTube, which gives you some. I don't know if we
any
don't
of the
do,
channels. It's,
yeah, any of the channels
yeah,
works.
just become a member, and it's some money to throw in if you don't like to do it through
It's
Patreon.
like it's like subbing through Twitch. I think
Yeah.
is the same idea, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you don't want to do Patreon, you don't do Twitch, and you're only a YouTube watcher, you can become a member, and that's like a monthly subscription. Same kind of idea. I know it's all monthly subscriptions. It sucks. That's just the way that money works now, or
Yeah.
like entertainment works now. Also, store.loadingradar.com. If you want to go buy something from there, that's cool with us. That would help us too. We have a bunch of cool stuff on there. All kinds of like card game related paraphernalia, playmats, sleeves, you know, deck boxes, maybe.
I know deck boxes.
No deck boxes.
No.
I don't know if we have any of the Friday nights playmats left.
There might be some left. I haven't
might be.
actually checked the.
Something.
Yeah, I haven't checked the inventory for that.
Anyway, if you want to go to the store, there's a bunch of stuff you can take a look at. You can buy it there. Also, Dragon Shield. They made these dice trays, which we use for certain things, not this show, but you know, a bunch of other of our tabletop stuff. And if you use the code LRRMTG5, it lets them know that we sent you, so it's 5% off of your order. So if you want to go check it out, and if you see something you like, use the code. Please and thank you. Okay, I think that's everything.
Sounds good to
I
me.
think we got them all.
Yeah.
All right, from myself and Beej and Paul, we will see you all later. Okay, bye everybody.